Recap. So last time, um, in the wake of the vehicle ambush, um, salvaged it and you got all the resources from it, like the convoy that was carrying. Um, I don't remember the exact tally of like the amount of parts that it had. I think it was like two of each. Um, and it had some fuel, um, and etc. And you did not scrounge all the cars, but you did because the engine block on one of the attack cars was destroyed. So you just took the truck, drove it off road to avoid enemy like scouts, and then I think you guys scrapped the truck, the enemy truck.
Yes.
Um, okay, so you did that. You got the parts that it was carrying, and um, after that, you got back on the road because you still have your goal of making it to the rally point. And on your way there, you actually encountered a stray dog, um, a dog by the name of Axel, a German Shepherd, and um, you managed to track him down or track down his his homestead, um, which is unfortunately the farm that has been overrun by cultists. Um, and yeah, Tobias was royally pissed and um, made the call to engage these guys. Um, so yeah, that's where we are right now. So we had one round of combat take place, and now we are on round two, which you can switch with anybody who is in line of sight. Riley has not arrived on scene yet, um, but he will on his initiative slot. So my question is,
I'm here.
okay, my question is for Arthur, because you go first. Do you want to swap with, I'll say, Hugh or Tobias, or do you want to still stay where you are?
Could I swap with Riley?
No, because well, Riley in his case, he has not arrived on scene yet. You can only swap in this game. You can only swap initiatives if you have line of sight on one of your allies.
Gotcha.
So he's
Uh,
not there yet, but he's running up the road to get to you.
are these idiots still alive?
They are still alive, but they are suppressed. So you would have to specifically like lean over the wall or the fence rather and shoot at them. But there would be I believe a penalty because they're prone. Or I can't remember if it's a penalty or a bonus, but let's just double check. Range combat modifiers. Um, Target prone not in the same hex is -1.
Okay. Now, because they're suppressed, like, does that just mean, they can still do stuff, but with like a
No, they lose their action until it's their next turn.
okay, so they're not going to be doing anything this turn?
Um,
Right. Yep, their
well,
turn just.
well, they got suppressed last round, so I think round three is their turn, so they should be getting back up then.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, this turn the CUF goes away, but they stay prone,
Yeah, they're still prone.
and then
Uh,
and then the following turn they'll have a normal turn.
so they can only do a slow action when it's their turn this round.
No, they can't do nothing. They just lose their. It's a skip their turn, lose your CUF, and move on.
Okay. I mean, that's still effectively the same as being suppressed because you still can't do anything.
Did
But
did they lose their turn last time then?
so let me get this straight. So they're still where they were in the initiative, and we had Arthur and Chef go before them. So my guess, because I mean, obviously it's been like what 2 months, um, that Arthur or Chef shot at them and got them suppressed because one or both of them. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you guys know that they would have gone first, you would have shot at them. So they were suppressed last round, but this round they should be recovering.
I'm pretty sure Arthur suppressed him. Yeah.
Repeat that, please.
I'm pretty sure Arthur suppressed them since I'm the one that was engaging this group, the sniper kill.
Okay. So then there you have your answers. So, but yeah, they are suppressed until their next turn, at which point they will have their action back.
Okay. So I guess I mean the only person that I could really swap with that it would have any effect is Mr. McAfee over here, and even then it's kind of in the same area because looking at the initiative, although suspiciously there is a number 7 that's not taken, but yeah. Let's see. Can can I move like to here, like right on the other side of that wall there?
Um, I hold on. Let's see. So you can move 2 hexes with um, one move action. However, if you are climbing, so you would have to vault over the fence. Um, but the problem is the foot movement. Let's see. So um, to climb over uh, terrain, moving into a hex of higher terrain counts as moving 2 hexes instead of one. So basically, if you're jumping the fence, that's effectively one move action and a mobility roll.
Okay. Can I like? Yeah. Okay. Would I be able to do that and still be able to like make an attack roll?
If you make a successful mobility roll and you jump the wall here, um, you can still shoot, but you would be staying
Okay.
right where you are, and it would also be a quick shot.
Okay, that works for me. I mean, my mobility is AA, so I should
Okay,
be
well,
good.
but and you do did you? And I'm assuming you would have set your backpack somewhere to where you can retrieve it later.
Uh, yeah. I mean, I probably come to think of it, I probably wouldn't want to vault the wall with that, so I might lean it up against
Okay.
the wall right there, and
All right. So yeah, then do your mobility roll. All right. So you do get over the wall, so you are now within the garden.
very nice. All
Or
right.
the farm or whatever you want to put it.
Can you measure the hexes? Because I mean, the range on my weapon is 4, so I think I'm good
Yeah,
to
I mean, you
shoot
just
those
count it up. You
dudes.
got 1, 2, 3. So no matter how you slice it, 1, 2, 3, like it'll be 3 hexes either way.
All right, yeah.
And even then, you
Uh,
can shoot past your weapon range. It's just that you get a penalty. It's not
yeah,
like
I just didn't
Alien
know if,
where it's just a straight up like, no, you cannot shoot past it.
and it's a quick shot. Now,
Yes.
does it? I don't remember. Does a quick shot add a negative, or
Yes.
is aiming just like okay?
In this, it adds a negative. So let me see where. What's your weapon?
Carbine,
Carbine. Okay,
the
so carbine,
D10C.
a carbine that would actually give you a -1 penalty instead of -2. Do you have rifleman?
I have rifleman.
Okay, so that actually is a flat roll. Well,
Sweet.
actually, uh, prone target, not in the same hex. That's still a net -1.
Are these guys prone? The red ones?
No. So, but the catch
Yeah, I
is
want to
that
shoot at those guys.
you would see their arms and their heads.
Oh, so
Um,
they're like in cover then?
partial cover, yeah. Like if you were going to shoot, you would have to either make a straight roll and hope that you hit an arm or head, or you'd have to do a called shot.
Okay, I'll do a cold shot on the head.
Okay. Um, so in that case, that is -2 instead of -1.
Yeah. Uh, hmm. Now the splat on the ammo die, that means that if I push it, I'll lose durability, right?
Right.
Yeah. And if you get 2 or
Shit.
more, that's a weapon jam.
What do you guys think?
It's a
Uh,
gamble.
I would push it, but
Done.
just know that you might run over there and beat them up with your gun. But
Oh,
you rock the shit out of them, so it's definitely worth it.
so they're
Yeah.
fucked, but I jammed. So
Yeah, so um like where's the sound effect? So you're just firing and then you hear like a you know mechanical grinding sound and all of a sudden the bullets start or stop coming out. So and yeah, I know it says legs, but I know you said you were hitting the head. So these guys do not have any helmets. So the question is, are you going to put all of that damage into? Because here's the thing, with just the D10 alone, you do enough to crit, but I want to know, are you going to use the ammo dice for extra success or extra hits?
uh what what effect does extra hits do over extra successes?
Um, so an extra hit, um, would be, yeah, it would be the same damage as the base roll, um, or like that, whereas the base damage of the weapon. So theoretically, well, it would crit once more because when you do a second hit, you're hitting with, if I'm not mistaken, you're hitting with the base damage of the rifle,
Correct base damage.
not the extra
And
success
in the
of the base
head.
roll. Yeah, so here's the thing, is if you use um, the D10, the ammo dice, and then the other success on the ammo dice, you could crit twice. And in this case, with these guys, yeah, I would say that you would just outright kill 2 of them.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Like using like Star Wars like minion rules. So 2 of these guys are just outright headshotted and killed. And the last guy, I will have him do a CUF roll. And he fails. Like basically, this guy hits the deck while he's getting shot at. Very nice. So it's Tobias's turn. Okay.
Look at me.
So let's see. So the range,
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, he unmuted for a second.
Okay, you're prone. Let me just check your modifiers. In this case, no, you don't actually have any modifiers from what I can tell. There's no like height disadvantage or anything like that.
Are the
Well,
marksmen
then,
prone?
No, they're standing.
I think they are now.
Okay.
Does my machine gun have a tripod or no?
Yeah, I would have a bipod.
Oh yeah, because if you remember, I actually got that like the last time we played, and I braced the weapon.
Okay.
I wanted to be sure that was still like, because I'm pretty sure I get a modifier. I know.
Yeah, I think now that you mentioned it, let me just double check if
And,
bipods.
and I'm gonna aim at them obviously because you know
So let's see,
why wouldn't I? I
where's
have the perfect chance. Also,
gear?
Arthur, that is nice. That was right there. W.
Um, bipods. Okay, they basically it doesn't actually give you a bonus. It just stabilizes your
Machine
weapon.
gun.
Yeah. So
All right. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure aiming would like pretty sure aiming. I don't remember if that does that, but you know.
aiming just
Oh yeah.
cancels out quick shot. So
Yeah. So
it's
I
just the
mean,
thing
I
with it's if you're using a machine gun. The thing is that if you're firing while carrying it, you have a penalty even if you're aiming. So the bipod cancels that.
yeah, that makes
So
sense. All right, time to And I have machine gunner. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Ooh. All right, so this is gonna be going down range. Actually, before I do that, gotta remember,
Oh, nice.
Oh, damn.
I'm probably gonna push that. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna push that. That's just there's no reason not to.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
Jesus
Whoa!
Christ,
Holy
dude.
shit!
Whoa!
I think you killed them both.
Yeah, that's what happens when you kill fucking dogs, fucking family. I guess I'm like
Holy
so to work
shit.
when it comes to dogs, bro.
Riley comes running in. Oh, you guys got this. I'll just grab a seat and just watch.
I might have been promoted, but I was a heavy gunner first. I was a heavy weapons expert first. I'm pretty sure these guys are no
Yeah,
longer.
no, I'm not gonna mark. I'm not even gonna bother with tallying up damage or anything. They're just straight up dead.
I'm gonna screenshot that now.
I already did. If you
I'm
look at
doing it too.
Interstellar.
Damn, all dead?
You just, you know what? Just also, I'm gonna post the Rambo gift because that's literally what I'm doing. Just laying
At
down.
some point, Tobias got exposed to Rambonium.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and this, I just yell out, "This is for killing! This is for killing those fucking civilians!" I just start yelling, like maniacally laughing. I got a little bit of Joker in me.
He who fights monsters.
Shall become one.
Yeah, you're now Simmons.
Hey man, if you can't beat him, join him, and then maybe you can beat him. But I guess that's my turn, honestly. I just fucking killed an entire squad of marksmen.
Damn.
For real. Alright, guys and gals. That's my turn.
Okay. And then also, yeah, from what you're describing, this is just straight up you.
Let me see. Hell yeah.
The Simmons gift.
You savages!
Yeah.
Literally,
So
I'm about to be yelling.
what?
That's what I'd literally be yelling is "Die, you savages!" as they
So
fucking burn down.
okay. All right. So very nice. Um. So, Felice, what do you do?
Yeah.
Because you, like I said, you're all the way down
You
here.
kind of killed off what I was gonna do in my turn. So, but since I'm high up, would I be able to do a quick scout around to see if I can spot any other groups? Basically, let them know.
If you want to, yeah. I mean, the question, are you going to be actually moving around or looking?
Um, she'll probably move. Probably move closer to around here.
To around where?
Um,
Oh, still
to
on
around
the
here.
on the rocks?
Yeah.
Okay, well, with one fast action, you can get there no problem.
Okay.
So you can move from where you are to right here.
Yeah. Then I really should scout. So it would be recon to look around.
It would be recon to look around. So, before you roll, let's check modifiers. I don't remember what time of day it was. I think you guys were launching your attack during the daytime.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah,
again,
we
Yeah, if
were.
we were
'Cause
traveling.
it was when
you
we
guys.
woke up. Yeah.
Okay,
I
right.
don't like traveling at night.
Okay, that tracks. So let's see. So where's visibility? Um, actually, like modifiers to recon. To my knowledge, there isn't one, but I believe it's an opposed roll either way. So I'm gonna roll for potential hostiles.
Yep. And I'll just roll. Well, fuck you too.
Do you want to push?
Push.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is pointing.
All right. So you take a point of
Okay.
stress. Okay. Yeah. Despite your best efforts, you do not see anything. You
Damn.
don't see any further movement. Um, So yeah. So and I would say that you would be that would be your slow action because usually if it's a roll, it's like a slow action to. In your case, like during the span of time that all the shootings go on, you're standing there just looking around. As boring as it sounds,
Yeah.
but it is still um, practical. Okay, so Riley finally arrives on the scene. You are right here, and what you've seen is probably coming up the road. You just saw a flurry of bullets take out two of these guys, and then these guys, but that does not necessarily guarantee that they're all dead.
Could I come in here?
Um, well, I would assume you were running up the road, but if you want to move there, sure.
Yeah, I would rather come in there. I wouldn't come running into the scene in the middle of the open field.
Okay, then
And I
you
would be
can.
going towards the marksman.
Okay,
So,
so you start right there then.
okay. Next turn, right?
Well, no, this is your turn now. Like I said,
Okay.
when it's your initiative slot, that's when you arrive.
All right. So I have both my actions then still?
Yes.
All right. What's the penalty to get up here? Any
To
penalty?
climb up high terrain, if memory serves, takes 2 hexes of movement, so it's effectively a full thing of movement. Which I
All
would
right.
say in your case, like, so if you want to move here and then do a mobility roll, you could use the extra successes to get up top.
Okay. I will do that.
But the catch is that if you don't, then you stay put. Are you also going to be leaving your backpack behind, like whether the IFV or just nearby?
RFE.
Okay.
Don't you remember? Riley never has his backpack on. It's always in the vehicle.
Okay.
Because even when I'm in the vehicle, we get into combat. What's the first thing I do? I jump the hell off the vehicle.
Okay. Just double checking.
I hate the vehicle. We still in snow, right?
Um. Well, I mean, it's pretty much always snowing, so yeah.
All right, because then I have my snowshoes on.
Okay. So, um,
Uh,
yeah.
no modifiers, right?
No modifiers, just straight mobility.
Oh, besides the snowshoes.
Well, you are trying to climb up a cliff, but I mean, you've got 2d12 anyway. Okay, so 2 extra successes. So let's see. So for one stunt, you get up there, and then you have another hex of mobility.
Okay. So I will move to
So
there,
that's one fast action.
and then um, I will just move to here and drop prone
Okay.
because I could see across the field from here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm prone.
Okay. Um, Emily has not shown up, so we're gonna skip Lana for now. This group.
Hey, Cody,
What? Fuck.
move,
Yeah, no, I
move
forgot.
the.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
I
about
don't want
these
you to forget
guys.
that again.
Okay.
Wait, can we have her not skip since she goes before these idiots?
These idiots down here, this one's suppressed. But I did, when
Yeah,
Riley pointed out, I forgot about these, so I need to backpedal and, uh, go to these guys. I overlooked the fact they were suppressed. So, in this case, yeah, so they're unsuppressed, but if memory serves, when you're unsuppressed, you only get like a slow action.
No, they changed the rules. That was the original way,
Right.
but now it's just one round. You don't get to do anything, and then you're at the end of your CUF round. The CUF goes away.
Let me just double check.
I
Yeah, I just
mean,
read the rules. It's 67.
Well, I'm looking
I
at the,
wouldn't have done what I did had it not been the
uh,
case. Had they, been able to shoot me on their turn. So
okay. Well, I mean, I did mention though that they were suppressed last time and they would be getting up, so I mentioned that before you took your turn.
yeah, but you
Yeah,
also said that they wouldn't be like attacking; that they would just be like skipping their turn, but becoming unsuppressed.
Okay,
yeah, I
well,
do remember you mentioning that.
all right, okay, fair enough. So they are not gonna, they are unsuppressed. I'll do the old ruling, whatever it was. They are unsuppressed, but next turn they are gonna go. So, um, So, but these guys, so this group is suppressed, so now it is Hugh's turn.
Don't forget to remove the COF on them.
Right. Well, these guys,
Nope,
I
on
already
the
did.
red guys too, because they lost their turn. So their
I
turn is
did.
now over.
These guys are suppressed.
He's saying
Right.
it removed
Now
because
it's
it
removed.
passed
Their
your turn.
turn has skipped.
Oh,
They're
I
no
see.
longer.
I see what you mean.
That's how you do it.
Okay.
That's how you don't forget that when they're CUF.
Right. Okay. So anyway, so it's Hugh's turn. So what do you want to do?
Okay. I'm like last I remember. I don't know if I was prone or anything, but I was ducked under cover because I got hit really hard. I only have one
Yeah.
cast
So
left.
if you were prone or in cover, like there are specific status effects for it, and since I don't see any on your token, I would assume not.
Okay.
If you want
I
to,
want
if you
to
want to
get
take
in
cover,
cover.
okay. So getting into cover is a fast action, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll be doing that.
So let's see, slow actions, fast actions, fast action. Um, seek cover, yes. So that's a fast action, and then you got a slow action.
Is there anything I can do with that to restore any amount of hit?
There is no
have
way that you
personal
can
med-
heal mid-combat.
Got it. Okay. I'm
And a question for you for cover: are you taking full cover or partial?
What are the implications of that? I can assume
So
one is more defensive than the other.
Full
Sure.
means it
Any
can't hit you.
downside?
cover. So full cover blocks
can't
line of
hit
sight
them,
and
they
protects your
can't hit
entire
me.
body. Partial
Yeah.
cover exposes your head and arms, which allows you to fire across the cover, so you can like duck out of cover, fire a shot, and get back in.
I'm gonna do partial cover,
Okay.
and it's a slow action fire, right? Attack.
Slow action to fire. But what you can do is so going from full cover to well, actually, hold on. Going from you would actually so you went. Oh, never mind. You went for partial cover from the get-go. So going to partial to full is a free action, but can only be done at your turn. This means you can pop up from full cover, fire a quick shot, and duck back into full cover again. So in your case, yeah, you can fire a quick shot. It's still a slow action.
And
But
then get into full cover before the end.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's all
cool.
that would be a free action, yeah.
Then that is definitely what I'm gonna do.
okay.
That'd be you
I'll get
indeed.
into partial cover, and if I don't use a fast action to aim, that's what counts as quick.
Yeah, if
If I
you would
just
have to
use
use
a
an
slow
action to
action,
aim
shoot.
to. Yeah, so it's a slow action. So either way, if you're doing this, you are inevitably going to be taking a quick shot penalty. However, you have a
I have
carbine, right?
rifleman and a carbine,
Then there you go. Then there's no quick shot penalty.
so I'll take a shot at these.
At these guys?
Yes,
Okay.
my carbine cancels out to a pro.
Oh, actually, there is a modifier. Now that I think about it, these guys, if they are prone, which my understanding is, yeah, they would be. That is a -1 because they're prone and not in the same hex.
Oh, got it. Okay, then -1. And you know what? I'll add the rate of fire. I'm a little panicked right now. I'm kind of really injured. All right.
Do you want to use
That's
that
nice.
for crit or another hit? That ammo dice hit. Or actually, well, do you want to push?
I do not want to push. I'm gonna take what I got.
Okay.
What does a crit do in this?
The way I rule it relative to a group of like quote unquote minions, I would just do it like Star Wars where a crit just instantly kills one of the guys in the group. So there are 3 guys and you would be instantly killing one of them.
Sure. I'll just do that then.
Okay, so one of these guys is dead, and the group has to make a CUF. So back down
Yeah,
they
the card
go.
line does.
Back down they go.
Okay, that would be Hugh's turn.
I have exactly one bullet left in my magazine.
I mean, technically you can still fire. I mean, you could just do a single shot.
I know. Yeah, exactly. No,
Or
no,
actually-
I say
Astron.
nay. Yeah.
If you right click on your icon,
Mm-hmm.
there'll be a marker with like a person with like shield looking thing.
An
So
empty
if you
shield
click on that,
or full shield actually.
look for your marker for the full shield and put that on you. So and then that way everybody knows
Got
what
it.
you're doing.
Thanks.
As I was saying though, in terms of the one bullet, you can actually technically still use rate of fire because you can use a rate of fire up to how many bullets you have in your magazine, and if you have excess, like for example, if you rolled a 6 and you only have like 3 bullets in your magazine, that was basically just a mag dump. So technically, you still can roll one ammo dice whenever
One
you
roll.
go to shoot.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yep.
Astron, just so you're clear, your cover is from the wall. So if Cody decides to bring somebody to this hex and shoot down the line, you wouldn't
Yeah,
get the
I'm
cover
flanked.
then. Okay.
Yeah. So,
I had
Um,
someone
Don't worry, I
argue
got you
with
guys
me
covered.
had somebody do what?
one time. Someone in my home team was like, "Well, I'm undercover. How's he?" I'm like, "Well, how are you getting cover from me standing here?"
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's
Oh,
like,
well, that's not fair. I thought I was in cover. I'm like, yeah, no, it doesn't work that way.
No,
have you ever played XCOM 2? So, anyway, so it's Arthur's turn. Well, actually, before you go, so what I will know is, you have, at the start of the round, there are more groups that come out of the building, or out of this barn. So I will make these two groups visible. So there are
I'm
two
gonna have a
enemy
field
groups.
day with them.
I'm sure you are, you ruthless sociopath, you. So
I'm bringing justice to this farm.
okay. So draw initiative, draw initiative. So okay, so those groups have been added to the initiative. So now proceeding as planned, it is Arthur's turn. So what would you like to do?
All right.
Then I would say if you're standing, you can see these guys come barreling out of the barn.
I imagine at least somewhat. I mean, I don't know what the layout is here, but if I had partial view over these guys, I mean, you know, I imagine I would at least sort of see what's going on back
Yeah,
there.
you would have. I would say you would have. It's level terrain, so you would have a head and arm shot on both of the groups that just came out.
Okay. Well, minor issue. My gun is jammed to shit, so I'm charging
Yeah.
these idiots with the knife.
Well,
The
hold
yellow
on. You
guys.
can
Wanna-
unjam your gun.
Yeah, but I want to charge them with the knife instead.
Okay. So fast action to switch to your knife, and then
Hey, real quick, do you want to swap with Riley?
Me?
that is true. You could switch
Yeah.
with Riley.
Because your group that you're going after is suppressed, so they can't do anything this round. But I can
No,
go
I don't think they're
before.
suppressed anymore. The yellow guys,
Nope.
are they?
Nope. Yeah, they're resuppressed again because
Hugh shot
Astron
him. Hugh
killed him.
just shot at him at the very end
Oh,
of
Hugh,
round
sorry.
2.
Oh, yeah, in that case I'll swap then. I
Okay.
I thought that they were just still marked like on accident or something.
No. They got resuppressed. So
Alright, cool.
swap
gonna do
initiative with what?
I'm joining on my phone.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, hold on, that's Tobias. I need to switch to where is swap initiative with what the fuck?
What?
Swap initiative with Arthur. There we go. Okay. Now you're swapped. So now it's actually Riley's turn.
Oh, I can never remember the bands now. It's been a while since I've done bands this far away.
Let me just check.
Is it
So-
doubled? So it goes 5,
So let's see,
15.
range. Hold on. Up to twice short range is medium range. Up to twice medium range, i.e., 4 times short range is long
Okay,
range, and up to twice long range, 8 times short range is
1,
extreme.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hexes with a range 5 would be medium range, right?
Well, hold on. So, if anything, that's close to extreme, because, so, 17 hexes, so your range is 5. Um, so,
Goes to 10 for. Oh, okay. Goes to 10 for medium, so it would be long range because it would
correct.
be
Yeah,
up to 30.
it'd be long range, that's a -2.
Okay. All right. I now we'll just we'll go for the odds and not take cover. All right. So I'm -2. Is that the only modifiers if I aim?
It should be.
Okay. All right, so -2. Rifleman brings it down to a -1. Actually, I have higher ground, so I get a +1 too, right? So it should be even.
Well, it's a +1, -2. What's evening it out?
Higher terrain.
High ground only gives you 1.
Right.
So it's
But I have rifleman. So
oh,
it
okay. In that
equals.
case, yeah, no, then it's a flat roll.
Okay, flat roll. Alrighty.
Oh my
Oh
God!
Jesus Christ!
Wow. Okay, who were you shooting at?
The blue team.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
A man after my heart.
Wait, do they have different weapons? Hold on, let me look.
They both have
It's either really
rifles.
good or really bad.
Okay, so
Also,
blue
hi,
team.
Emily. Okay, you're shooting at the blues.
Hello.
So, I'll move this guy closer. So,
I
are
think I
you?
take the whole team down. All 3 of them, 2 each, right?
Let's see. So base damage to, so crit. Hold on, I gotta tally this up because it's kind of a mammoth roll. So let's see. So the base success and then
Oh
the
no, I
12.
crit 3, so I'll drop 2.
Okay, so two are outright dead.
Yep.
And then how much damage is left over?
None. It's 3 crit weapons, so I had 6 successes, turns into 3.
Okay.
2 threes.
Okay, so then 2 of them are outright dead, and then I gotta roll the cuff for the group.
Excuse me.
Oh, they're still standing.
All right, he just wants to die.
Okay, so that was Riley's turn. Very nice. It's Chef. What do you want to do?
Can I shoot at that group as well?
Range-wise, let's see what the range is. So you're using your light machine gun. That has a range of 5. So based on what we said earlier with Riley, so
18.
it's 18 hexes from where Chef is.
Well, are you going for the purple?
Should I go for the
Because you're a light machine gun. Go for the purple. They have more people.
I'll go for the purple.
So
Okay.
18 to the purple.
Okay, 18. Thanks for tallying that. So it's basically 5, 10. So you'd be shooting at long range, which is -2. And then I know
It'd only
you
be a
have
-1 for me.
I know, because of
Yeah.
machine gunner. So,
Oh, so I'm going to be using all 6 of my MOS.
okay, I was about to ask. So, machine gunner, all 6. Well, actually, what? For the fun of it, let's see. Do this. So, fuck. And then attack, all 6, machine gunner, and let's go. Okay, he got base D10 6 and then an ammo dice hit, so you could crit one of them if you wanted.
Can I push
Or
that?
you can push. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can push.
yeah,
There's
you can
no
push.
I'm gonna push
no
that.
splats yet.
Oh my word. Ping
What
the
did I
spot.
get now?
He's shooting here.
Oh my lord,
Holy shit, man.
bro! I am a
Nice.
demon right now.
So
I think you just took 2 too.
let's see. So
Yeah, they fucked with the wrong guy.
hold on, let me count. So 6 and then half of the 10. Well, I think the easier. So the 10 is one of them dies instantly. 6 and one of the splats. Or
Well, his
actually no.
crit's a 3.
Yeah. So basically the 10 kills one. The D6, like the extra stunt plus. Well, hold on. He would have to use one of the ammo dice hits to, like one of the ammo dice hits and one of the, um, I think he kills 3 from what I'm looking at. Correct me if I'm
I'm
wrong.
Well,
pretty sure.
his crit is a 3. He's like me. So he needed 6 successes to get 2 kills.
Let me see. Hold on. Because
Well, he got
His
3
his
ammo dice hits, so he can hit 3 times and he can crit on each of those hits.
uh no, animal hits aren't crits. They're
No, they're set. He's hitting again and can crit on each hit. Is my understanding of it. Like an ammo, like an ammo success, you can use to hit again, and if you have extra damage, you can crit. And he got 3 ammo dice hits, and if I'm not mistaken, that would be 3 crits or 2. At least 2.
I mean, it's at least 2. Yeah, I mean, if it's 3, more fucking wonderful for me.
So
Yeah. Note to self: don't fuck with civilians or dogs around the beds.
so in this case, I'm gonna I from what I can tell, it's very confusing to me at least, but I think it's 3. So
well, yeah, because I thought ammo dice were basic hits. It has nothing to do with what they rolled above. They're just basic hits. So they could be a hit or a +1 damage.
well, ammo dice. So I'm looking at the combat damage thing. Ammo dice. Where art thou? Ammunition. Um, so um, if your attack hits, each success on your ammo dice can be used to either increase damage or trigger an additional hit on the same target or on a secondary target in the same hex. Um, so
Right, a basic hit, not a crit hit. But his
but
weapon is a crit 3, so he needs 3 successes in order to do a crit with that gun. So he has a total of 6 hits, which turns into 2 crits.
okay. Is there any damage left over or no?
No, it's same as me.
Okay.
So he kills 2 outright and one's left and has to do
Actually, it's
CF
not exactly the
overall.
same as you because you have one more success. Actually, scratch. I was looking at the ammo dice and
Yeah.
not the. Okay, so it's the same as you. So he kills 2 people. So there's that, and then I gotta um roll CUF. See if these guys withstand, which they do. Um, so there's that. Um, this time I'm going to remember that these guys are no longer. Well, actually, they would still be suppressed because their turn hasn't gone. The Astron suppressed them at the very end of the round. So
What did you Oh, that guy passed again? Damn,
these guys,
these
yeah, these
dudes are
guys
like
failed.
No, I meant the purple guy that he passed. The CF.
The purple guys down here, yeah, these guys passed.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is that these guys up here in the crops, like the farm, they were suppressed by Astron at the very end of the last round.
Yep.
So
So they
technically,
skipped a turn. Now
they're
you can
skipping
remove
this.
it.
Okay, so yeah, thanks. So they are no longer well, they're still suppressed, but I'll skip that. Okay, so Felice. So yeah, you now you see enemies. You've seen two groups of four apiece, and both of them got heavily lit up and lost 2 members each.
Lovely. Sorry, can you ping my token, please?
Sure, you were right there.
Thank you.
I think the purple group would be closest to you because if we go 1, 2, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for purple.
Yeah.
And then for blue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I think these guys are just slightly closer. If I said 13 before.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm just looking at what I've got.
So you've got a range of 6. So
Oh.
you would technically be at long range because 6 times 2 is 12. That would be medium, and then
Yeah.
anything excess of that is long range. So these guys, that would
Yeah.
be -2 for you to shoot them.
-2, and I've also got Rifleman.
And you have the high ground, so that's another +1.
Yeah.
So it's a flat roll.
Would machine gun count?
Machine gun. Well, I mean, if you're using your like machine gun, yeah.
Yeah.
But rifleman doesn't count.
Rifleman.
For
Well,
light
she's not
machine
talking
gun.
about rifleman. She's talking about machine gunner.
Oh yeah, machine gunner works, but she originally said
Yeah.
rifleman.
Oh.
Rifleman for long range. But
Well, no, rifleman for long range, no, but machine gunner, yes.
yeah. I'll put 2 out of 5 there.
Okay, go for it. Oh my
Oh,
god!
that's
Oh my
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
That's dead. The last guy's dead.
Yeah, I
Or
don't
is there
think there's
2
anything
people
left
there?
of them.
There are 2 people here.
Oh, they're both dead then.
Yep.
Christ! Where the hell did
Jesus.
where did we start learning how to shoot?
I don't know. This session, I guess.
I know, holy crap.
Ah. So, let me just check something right quick because you guys have been absolutely killing. I'm going to screenshot and then basically brag about you in the Milsim, I mean Twilight 2000 server. Oh dear God. So I'll just get that. Okay, so
Hey, seems like we're finally having a run of good luck.
yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, so that was Felice, very nice. So this group here, um, the blue guys, they are going to what?
Before this, would I be able to go prone? Like,
I thought you already were.
oh,
Well, actually, well, if you didn't already specify that, then going prone is a free action, so yes.
yeah.
So yeah, you can draw prone. Anyway, so for the blue group, they are going to let's see, move. Actually, they are going to. Let's see, what can they do? So, Felice, I believe I said 14 away from Felice. They see her gun down the guys to the right, so they are going to aim and fire. So, and um, so they have a -2 because of the distance. And they're gonna roll. Do they actually hit? Shockingly, they actually hit. Um, so, oh, actually, hold on. I got to re-roll that though, because well, actually, re-roll. Should I re-roll or just subtract the d6 because you were prone? I forgot about that.
Yeah, just re-roll. I just re-roll.
Okay. So,
I mean, I would just re-roll the base dice, the 2d6s.
well, the thing
To
is,
keep
what I'm
your
saying
missed
is that
ammo.
one of the d6s is going away because they only, after the modifier, they only have 2d6. But then I forgot that Felice is prone, so that would reduce it by 1 even further. So they're just down to a d6.
Okay. Yeah, just
So,
roll a d6 then, and see if you roll a 6.
Okay. So slash RD6. Yeah, they didn't. That was a blank. So
And really, your hit location was legs. You wouldn't be able to hit legs either because she's prone.
true. Okay, so they miss. And they're standing there, easy prey. All right, Arthur.
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Same thing as in stabbing them, or
Yeah, yeah, like a bayonet charge, but you know, there's no bayonet. It's just a knife. Or does the E10 have a bayonet on it? I'm
it does
imagining
not.
not,
It
but
doesn't because it has an underbarrel weapon.
Stab
unfortunate.
him good.
Yeah, all right. So
For the
Beat
carbine,
his
I would
ass
yes.
have
with
to
the
make a
rifle.
mobility, right?
Well, you can use a fast action. Yeah, so it's a mobility to get into the same hex as them if you want to do that in just one move action.
Yeah, ideally.
Okay.
And I can still, you know, stab at them.
You would have to pull out your knife, which is a fast action. So you would have to. You can only stab him on your next turn.
Yeah, hell fucking no then. I'm gonna get behind cover.
Okay.
But you have a gun, right?
His gun jammed.
Yeah, but it's jammed.
Right. You could still smack the shit out of him with your rifle butt.
Could I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can. Yeah, rifle butting is the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna beat him with it with
Okay,
this,
do
you
your
know,
mobility
piece of shit
first.
scrap metal.
It's sometimes it's outright deadly.
Okay, so you get into the hex fine and dandy. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll add the rifle butt item to your inventory because that actually is a rifle. Okay, rifle butt. There you go. So you can roll that. Are you gonna do a called shot to
Boy,
hit
oh
him in a
boy.
specific place, or
No, I'm just gonna swing wildly and see what I can pull from that.
okay?
But you do get some nice modifiers, though.
This is Arthur right now.
Right.
Holy shit. I bashed his
But
fucking head in. That's what I would have aimed
Oh
for
my
anyway,
god.
so that's perfect.
Okay. Well, what? So the base damage on the thing is 2, and you did
did
not
he
have.
wait? Did you give him a +2 to his attack?
That is true, because actually, now that you mention it, well, I mean, he rolled before. Like I was posting a GIF when he rolled. For close combat modifiers, um, a prone target. Well, actually, is he technically a defenseless
It's
target or
close.
prone?
No, he's prone.
Okay,
So close
so
combat modifiers target prone's +2.
yeah. So do you want to? I'll give it up to you. Do you want to re-roll with a +2 or just re-roll the d6?
If I can just re-roll the d6.
Okay, so then instead of a d6, roll a d10 slash r space d10.
This is perfect because I was even thinking about you can push when you get a success, right?
No, you
Oh
can't
yeah.
push dice that you succeeded on.
Well, yeah, but like the d6 I could have pushed theoretically, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like,
Okay.
And you can still push
And
that.
I'm gonna push that.
okay.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
So that's 3 damage, with I believe a crit of 4. But still, and the hit location you hit him in the head. So, this guy, let's see. So each sort of minion has that much health. So this guy. Oh, oops, I didn't mean if I can give him more health.
He does crit. The
How?
base damage of a rifle butt is 2.
And it crits
The
on 4.
Yeah,
We did 3 points of damage.
he did 3, so he can't crit.
No, the
How does
9's
hitting
2.
the head work though?
The
No,
9 is
it's
2.
10 or
2 hit.
higher. It's 2.
Oh, is that? I thought it was 8 and higher. Sorry.
No, it's 10 or higher.
Oh, sorry.
So
But
he only did
that's yeah, that's 5. That's
3.
3 damage. That
So
sucks.
Well, don't doesn't isn't there some kind of bonus to hitting them in the head? Or is that
No,
not
there's
right?
no like stat bonus for like
The
meleeing somebody
crits are
then.
worse for head. That's
Yeah,
that's the
Okay.
big thing.
crits are more severe for head injuries, but there isn't any kind of like bonus to hit or reduce damage or whatever. So, um, or increased damage, I should say. So that's Arthur's turn. Very nice. Lena, it's yours.
Yep.
So you were still
I'm
prone.
just. Oh, I am. Okay.
So
Um.
if you want to get up, that's a fast action.
Yep. I'm just imagining. I look over. I just see Arthur like running like full sprint, yelling like a maniac as he clubs this dude over the head. Just that, that image in my head is funny as all hell. Um, I think I'll stay prone. So I think I do. I have line of sight on this last dude. Or would I have to?
From where you are now, because if you look at it like this, like there's a fucking brick wall in your way.
Okay.
Now you can crawl to here and have a line of sight, but from where you are now.
Okay. I think I'll just crawl then.
Okay, so that gives you like
My
one
fast action.
hex of movement.
Yep.
And then you can shoot with a slow action, but it would be a quick shot.
Yep. Using. So minus. Is it a rifle or a carbine? I can never remember.
Spar 37 is a rifle, so that's a
Yep.
-2.
So minus 2.
If you have rifleman, that's just -1.
Yep.
And then the target's prone, so
The
then you're
target's prone in
-1
another,
to
yeah, so that's still a net -2.
Okay. I forget. When can I use the? I have the scope on the rifle. When
If
can I use?
you aim in short range as a fast action,
Ah,
that gives you a +1, but for like red
yeah.
dot sights. But the problem
So,
is you're quick shooting, not aiming. So,
yep. So minus 2 overall. Oh man, I need to be very careful. My gun's almost broken.
well then just don't push.
Yep. So I'm gonna use some ammo dice. Let me balance out the crap of it.
Okay, well you got
Oh,
one success.
yeah, I got a hit.
But the problem is if they're legs, based on what Tom said earlier, yeah, you technically would not hit because you don't have line of sight on their legs.
But I think that still prompts a cuff roll.
Yeah, no, it was still definitely probably a cover roll. I'm just saying that from visibility
Yeah.
wise, you
Yep.
would not have hit him. So,
It's all good.
okay, so CUF, let's see. Okay, they succeed, unfortunately. So,
Aw.
I mean, it was worth a try. So, next is actually the group that you just shot at. Or the one guy in the group who, if I remember correctly, is no longer suppressed. Because I don't see the indicator. So he's going to fire at you. If it's a prone target, is it like partial cover where you can only hit the head and the legs, or head and the arms? I'm sorry.
But you can hit torso too, because
Oh,
you can shoot through the shoulder.
okay. So anything
It's
but
just legs
legs.
you don't lose.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So these guys are going to aim and fire. They're not going to do a called shot on you.
But the only time I would call that is if you come up behind them, then you could hit the legs. But if you're facing each other, shooting each other, then the legs
Okay,
aren't there.
let's see. So prone target and another hex is -1. So they are going to fire, and let's see what they get. They get a grand total of nothing. Although at
They're
some point
shitting their pants.
yeah. In this case, I'm not going to push, but I feel like at some point in the future, the enemies have got to start pushing to actually kind of level the playing field with you guys, especially after the rolls you've been getting today. Like,
Yeah, I've never
Yep.
seen this fight like this.
yeah, this is
Yeah,
entirely
I feel
one-sided.
that's fair.
So, um, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have them push, see what happens, because they could get a bunch of splats. Well, they get a splat, so that reduces their rifles, like the guy's his rifle by 1. So, I'll dock that down on the one dude's assault rifle. So rely. Oh, it actually did it automatically. That was convenient. He does hit your arm, so which I believe you would have armor. So
Yeah, I
he-
have the heavy composite plate
yeah,
armor
so
on the
you
arm.
soak 1, right?
Yep.
But
Yep.
you do take 1 point of damage, and you also need to roll cuff. So
Do I get unimorale?
Yes, because Tobias is
in this?
like 2 X's away. So okay, so you're good to
Just
go.
fine.
Okay. Very nice. So the next 2 groups are dead, and that brings us back to Hugh.
All right.
Use a little help. I was sort of expecting to
Yeah,
hit
I
him
see
harder.
that. I also don't want to hit you though.
Yeah,
Is
because
there
here's the
any
thing.
sort of horrible
So
failure? I imagine there is.
well, so in this game, unlike Star Wars, to my knowledge, there is not a risk of hitting your ally. But if you are shooting into a hex where you've got an ally present, friendly fire, let's see. Actually, no, there is. Um, if you're shot, so
If
first
he
of all,
misses,
yeah. So you can fire at a target even if your line of fire crosses a hex where 1 or more friendly fires are located, but these friendlies must all immediately make CUF rolls to be suppressed. If your shot misses, roll 2d6 base dice. Any splat or not any splat, any success means a random friendly is hit instead, and the second success will increase the damage by 1. At the very least, you risk suppressing him, and if you miss, you may actually hit him.
Buddy, that's a bad idea.
Do it.
All right.
It can't go wrong for me
Your
every time.
funeral.
No, don't. It's not worth it. His chance of hitting you is so bad right now.
Your funeral.
we just hear like
And
low
also keep in
internal
mind you're
noise
doing
of
it is
pain.
technically, if you're still staying in cover and you're going to do the lean out and fire, that is going to be a quick shot. So that's already a -2.
I'm going to lean out and fire my 1 bullet.
Prone target is another -1, but I believe that cancels out because you have rifleman, yes?
Yep.
Okay, so it's
So
-2.
-1 total.
Well, no, it's -2 because you're quick shooting. Well, actually, hold on. No, you're right because you have a carbine. So yeah, it is -1.
You better duck.
Ducky
The wrong.
bastard.
All right, fire.
Where's the roll? I clicked roll.
Don't just click on your rifle.
That's what I did, and I clicked roll, and it's not sending.
Let's take a look. So your carbine, click that.
Carbine.
Let's see. I'll just tell it. I'll just do -1.
Oh. You know what? It's not letting me spend an ammo die because I only have one load.
Oh, weird. Okay.
It's single shot. It's single shot.
Oh, well, I could have sworn that you could do like you could
clicking
roll
roll
ammo
and
dice
it's
for
not
any
doing
number of how many rounds you have left. But if you only have 1 bullet, then just do single shot.
Trying, but when I click roll, it doesn't do anything.
Let me try. Hold on. So -1. Yeah, it isn't letting you do that. So I'll roll. Well, let me roll it. What I did was I clicked the E10C. Oh, no ammo left. Okay, so now I can't roll it again. But if you want, this is what I rolled, and we can stick with it if you want.
What did you roll?
Just 1 success.
I'll take it.
Okay.
You could push it if you want.
No,
What's the
I don't
worst
feel
that
like
could happen?
pushing friendly fire. The worst that could happen is you get shot in the head.
Well, no,
Where
he's
did I
hit
hit him?
no matter what. So the only thing you
Yeah,
would
you hit.
risk is damaging your weapon by 1.
No.
As long as you're. Yeah, you've
Fuck it,
hit.
I'll push it.
So you're just going for a second hit.
Yeah, no, I'll push.
All
Sure.
right. All right. So no additional success. But yeah, like in
No
terms of
splats?
what Riley was saying in terms of friendly fire, it's like if your shot misses, then Arthur could have gotten hit. However, because you are shooting into a hex that Arthur is in, Arthur, you do need to make a CUF roll, and you would get Unimorale because Chef is nearby.
Okay. Do I click unit morale then?
Yeah, Unimorale.
Yep.
Cool. No modifier.
No modifier. It's just Unimorale. Okay, so you're good to
Ooh.
go. So you withstand. Now as for the damage, you hit the one dude in the torso. He actually does have an old school flak vest. Um, so he sustains
Is
one
this the
point of damage.
same guy I hit in the head, or is
Yeah.
this a different guy? Okay.
And now the group
The guy
needs
is
to
not
make a
having a good
CUF
day.
roll. And they fail, so back under they go. So
Falls down, like screaming and begging for his life.
yeah, so that was Hugh, very nice. Round 4, it's Riley.
Could I theoretically get them to surrender next turn or next go around?
I would say in their case no, because they are fanatical cultists. These guys do not. Well, even if they would surrender,
Okay.
I doubt that Chef would let them.
Oh no, I wouldn't either. But I mean, I'd let them drop their guns before, like shooting them.
I have a question.
What?
Should I keep track of how many empties I have?
Yeah. I mean, well, it's up to you, honestly. If you want to have like an empty magazine list.
Okay.
So.
Alrighty, I will continue on. Oh, nobody wants to change. We're good with the order.
Yeah. Are you guys want to stick with the same order you have, or?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Alrighty. All right, I'll continue on blues. Um, so bang, bang. So it was an even roll, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were 17 away, which was long range. And so that's -2, but then you have the high ground, and you also have rifleman, so that is a
Rifleman.
flat roll. So
Yep.
yeah, it's still a flat roll. Yep, there you go again.
I will not push.
Yeah, it's a good, yeah, very good call. So headshot. So
One
how
more
much
down
damage?
and one more down, and the other one takes 2.
Okay, so 1-2, and he will CUF. Where is it? There it is. Close fire. And okay, that time he drops.
Alrighty.
So, um,
Ding,
all right.
ding, ding.
Yeah, very
I
nice.
have to now reload because I'm out of ammo.
Okay. So, like, yeah, your rifle, makes like like soft but audible, like, rapid, like blinking, like chirp, let you know it's out of ammo. Ammo counters flashing. So, all right. So that's very nice. So, Chef, what do you want to do? Oh, okay, the same thing you did for uh, shooting at the purple group or shooting at somebody else. Okay, shoot the purple group. So let's see, distance wise there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, which, if I'm not mistaken, is also long range relative to you because you have a range of 5. Um, so long range, but then you've got machine gunner. So I think that is a -1 overall. Yeah, 6. Okay. Someone wants to stream. Oh shit! I just realized we lost Grace. So she
Alrighty,
did
I
Yeah.
can
mention.
stream.
Okay. So, okay. So I'm gonna roll for Tobias. Um, -1, and let's do this. Oh my lord. Oh, Grace just said it in the chat. So
Shit, man. That's impressive.
all right, so that's um potentially, yeah, 2 crits, I think. What did you roll? You got
No,
two
he
base
did the same thing as me. He got 1 crit uh and whatever his base damage is.
two. He has the same base damage as you. So, oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. He
so
did. So that's, yeah, the guy
yeah,
takes two.
you did the same thing I did. 8 is 2s.
Yep. So you did 2 damage and then a crit. Very nice. Um, this group, that hold on, it was Hugh that shot them at the end of the last round, so they're not going this round. But I'm going to remove the cuff icon now that their turn has passed. Felice, Grace is not
You got a
here.
cuff. You got a cuff purple.
Right, right. Thank you. Um, they do not succeed. So there is the last guy. He is prone. So I don't know why I marked him as dead. So, so he's suppressed. Felice, I would say in her case, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, or was it 15 or 14? Either way, it's long range for her. But again, that cancels out to a flat roll. So where is her machine gun? How many rounds does she have left? Lots. Okay, so I'm not concerned about ammo dice. So that and that, or actually no, it's a fly roll. So okay, for once, not really the best roll, but she, well, he'd be suppressed anyway, so that's kind of a wash. Okay, so next is going to be, well, the blue group is suppressed this round, but no longer, at least going forward. It's Arthur's turn. Do you want to bludgeon this group again?
Oh yeah, it's bludgeoning time.
All right, see my previous
my
gift of the cat in the hat.
I
Right.
love how just on average, Blitz's characters are freaking crazy people.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean that.
It's
Yeah,
funny what happens when a
I
crazy
say that with
person
all the
plays the
love,
game.
man.
It's sort of been getting progressively sillier over time.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
that's a
As it
fucking
should.
oh
Hold
my.
on, hold on. You should have had a D10 because they are prone.
Oh,
Just reroll that.
okay, I will. Well, if we're being fair, you just had me re-roll the
The
D6
D6,
before.
yeah. All right, so then
So
roll the
I'll
D10.
yeah.
Okay, it's still a
Oh,
fail.
I saw that 10 flipping.
Fuck.
Do you want? I mean,
Okay,
do
now
you want to push?
because I got the splat, what happens if I push that?
You will inevitably take 1 point of damage, but your weapon doesn't
I
suffer
think
any reliability, I believe.
no,
I think this
think
thing's
because he's
cooked
hitting
anyway.
with the rifle, but I think the rifle will take a point of reliability.
Will it? I mean, he's
I
using it
believe
as a blunt
so.
instrument.
That's a good call. I think because you're using the item takes the damage.
Technically,
Maybe 'cause
yes, I recall that being a thing as
Yeah.
early as Road to Wusan. So yeah, in that
he
case,
crashes into the ground.
okay, so then
Cracks
Well,
it.
it didn't accomplish much.
yeah, so your carbine takes 1 point of reliability.
Alright,
And
I
also
will
keep
mark
in mind that
down.
if it goes down to 0, that doesn't mean it just like shatters. It just means it is completely unusable until fixed.
All right. Oh, do
We
these
have to
guys have
use
the fancy
gun
guns that are
parts.
like biometrically?
No,
Okay, so I could just rob the dead then.
you could
You know,
you
worst
could pick
comes
up
to
a rifle
worst.
off of this guy and use it.
It's more fun
Do I,
watching you beat him down.
do I have a spare action to do that with?
Technically yes, because you only use a slow action to bludgeon the guy, so you could use a fast action to switch to the enemy assault rifle, which I will add to your sheet. I don't think these guys have
That would
gotten
be
off a single
really
round.
funny if I just picked up that guy's gun and then used that to bludgeon them.
Technically, you can't, because hold on. So I will generate ammo, so you'll have the one magazine that's in it. So the 86A Raptor assault rifle that I added to your sheet, that is the one you picked up off the dead guy.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, so that is your turn. Which brings us to Lena. You are still that, and then that guy's there. So if memory serves, he is not suppressed, but you do go right before him.
No,
So
he did not get suppressed.
okay.
Yep, I'm gonna try and take another shot at him. Love that. I love this. I love the sound effects. And I will use my fast action to aim, so I can use the.
Okay.
I can take advantage of the.
So you get a +1
scope.
then. But it is a -1. Like it's a net -1 because the last guy is prone and he's not in the same hex as you.
Yep. So -1 for the prone dude. That's canceled out by my rifle or the scope. Then
What
I
I
have
mean, what I mean
bonus.
is, oh wait, you have rifleman, right? I keep fucking forgetting.
Yeah.
So then it should be a flat roll. Because -2 for the target prone in this, or actually, shit, is it -1 or -2? I think it's -1. So in that case, you would actually be a +1. Apologies for the indecisiveness.
Nope, you're all good, man.
Range modifiers. Target prone, it's -1, so you actually have a +1.
Yep. And I'm gonna use a little bit of ammo dice because I have a little bit of spare. I actually get a good hit.
Here we go again.
Ooh! Shit. So that's a total of 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
Okay, so 5 damage on this one guy. Torso hit. He does have, well, actually,
Four.
yeah, if you're critting, he's dead.
Yeah, I crit.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he's dead. So this whole group is donezo. So, all right, very nice.
Yep. Because I don't think these two groups are close enough for me to split off the damage.
Which two groups?
So,
This
I'll
and
just
this?
crit that dude and kill him.
I mean, you're
Yeah, like
prone
this
and on one side of a brick wall, so you wouldn't even have line of sight on the guys that Arthur's with.
Oh, okay, I thought this was a fence. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, it's like basically it's a wall because you're able to take cover on it, but the catch is that you can't shoot through it.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
so it's like one of those like kind of stone wall kind of things, which I should probably have used different, like texture material whatever for, but I didn't. So oh well. Okay, so this group is dead. This group is dead. This group is no longer suppressed, but has like this guy lost his turn. Brings us to Hugh once again. So Hugh, you are going to have to reload, which is a slow action unless you do a ranged combat roll to turn it into a fast action. And kind of like mobility to get further, that's like there is no like, oh, it costs your other action if you want to do the ranged combat roll to speed it up. What?
There's no penalty for failing the roll, so I may try.
If you fail the roll, it's still a slow action. If you succeed, then it becomes a fast.
So it's just a chance to be better, and I may as well.
Pretty much. It's sort of like how I said with mobility, where it's if you want to go further, it's a free roll, and the penalty if you fail is basically you just don't go further.
Well, actually, mobility, you fail is you drop prone there.
If you splat and fail.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Holy shit,
Still
man.
not letting me roll.
That is very unusual. What?
Are you popped out?
No.
Well, I said
reload.
I saw your roll.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I saw it pop up. Yeah.
Pop up. I'm gonna relog.
Okay. So you did succeed and actually did really, really well. So that
awesome.
Reload is now a fast action. So you still have a slow action which you can use to shoot or do whatever you want.
And yeah, I think I am gonna pop up and fire. You better duck again. And I'm gonna go again.
I thought that Hugh also had the crazy the accent as well.
So same modifiers.
-2, well, -1 for quick shot, -1 for prone target.
Prone.
So you are at a net -1 because of
Yeah.
rifleman.
Okay, now I'm working.
Cool. So you do hit.
Hey.
So that's well, actually no, you don't hit because they're prone. These two guys are prone, and you got a leg hit. So you technically don't hit. Now you don't necessarily miss. Because you succeeded, so you don't hit Arthur, but at the same time you don't hit the guys you're shooting at. So they do have to make a CUF roll, but
Is there anything I can do by pushing?
no, because your hit location was legs. Like pushing does not change the hit location.
Yeah. And all you would do is risk either is damage
Fair
you're gonna
enough.
damage
Yeah,
your
because
gun,
you
and
already
then
yeah
you're gonna
exactly.
risk.
She's right because you did get a splat on your ammo dice, and pushing it basically just at worst or like at best it drops your reliability, and at worst you're gonna have you're gonna have a weapon jam, which is not fun. So
Mhm.
in this case, yeah, that I would say that's probably your turn. So, which brings us to round 5 with Riley.
Riley's gonna switch with Felice.
Okay, so swap initiative with Riley, and Felice is going to do what she did before, um, and just keep, plugging away at these guys. Although now she has a -1 because they are prone now. Like the one guy, he is prone. I keep saying they because I keep thinking the fucking group as a whole. Um, so, uh, machine gun. Well, actually, yeah, I'll just set it to public. Machine gun attack -1, full rate of fire, and go. Okay, so for once there isn't like some super impressive roll, so she doesn't hit. Um, so that would be Felice's turn because I would assume she would just aim and fire. Brings us to Chef now. So, Ghost, I'm assuming you
Just
would do
gonna
the
do
same
the
thing.
same thing on the. Yes, I'm gonna do the same thing for the purple.
Okay, the purple group. Okay, so you are now at a -1 though because of well, actually, hold on. So you have the range
-2.
is
I'm pretty sure.
-2, machine gunner's +1 or +1, and then yeah, it's -2. So I'll roll your thing full ammo dice.
Cool.
Okay,
What
so
happens?
hold on, you ran out of ammo.
I was totally upset. I ran out of ammo when.
I don't know, after your
Just
last
now?
attack, I would assume.
So I mean, oh, well, I can't notice that since I don't have my computer.
Okay, well, to be fair, I didn't notice it either. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you I'm gonna roll your ranged combat and see if you, okay, you
If I knew
succeed, so you
that, I
can
would
turn
have
it into a
reloaded less
fast
quick.
action. Are you gonna want to shoot as a slow action?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna remove one. So you're down to 2 belts, and then you've got 80 in that one, and then so let's see. So now let's try that again. So now that you've reloaded, so you have -2 for quick shot. Actually, let me just double check machine guns. I can't remember if it's -2 or -3. Machine guns. It doesn't say. It just says for when carried. So -2 for quick shot, -2 for range, -1 for prone target, +1 for machine gunner. So you're looking at -4. So if you're using all ammo dice, then
I mean, yeah, when in doubt, use ammo dice.
yeah. Okay, so let's roll that. Oh my, there you go.
Oh man, Jesus Christ!
Like I said, bro, when in doubt, use ammo dice.
Yeah, you got 7 and then
Holy
3
cow.
ammo dice
I can
successes.
honestly push that. Honestly,
If
I
you
don't
want.
have any spats. I'm gonna push that.
Okay.
There's no reason not to.
Yeah, you got yet another ammo dice hit.
What did I tell you? Come on, bro, let me cook. I'm pretty sure I just murdered them. So
Yeah, the last
just turn
guy in the
them in
purple
into
group
street.
is absolutely, murderized.
Call me the cultist slayer. On God. I'm pretty
Divine
sure like
intervention.
most of I was sent down by the heavens to rampage on these cultists for killing civilians. I'm the
Okay.
embodiment of John Wick in this universe.
And then
Mess
yeah,
with a dog, you're cooked.
I'm almost tempted to say that you find some sort of clue, like Simmons was here and he had like terrible grammar. It was all part of Simmons' plan. Anyway, so that was Tobias's turn. This group that's in the field is, if memory serves, no longer suppressed, so they are going to, so let's see, I would say, let's see, I don't know why they don't have that, because it just makes sense. So they're going to stand up and with, I would say they're going to, actually, are you able to attack like melee while prone?
It's massive negatives.
Well, let me just double check.
Yeah, I think it's like a
Close
-1 or
combat.
-2. Prone.
Attacker prone is -2. That's not necessarily massive, mind you, but
Well, -2 is massive in my mind.
yeah, that could be worse.
It goes from let's say at base 8, it drops it down to nothing.
Well, let's see. So they're going, well, while prone, they're going to pull out some knives and they're going to slash at Arthur out of desperation. So, let's see, knife, -2, and no, they hit, and they hit you in the torso. However, you have body armor now.
Ooh.
Okay, so
And how much damage do they do?
that's 2, but armor +1, so they do nothing to you.
Cool.
Then again, though, it's like I said, I'm gonna have them start push. Oh, well, they do 1. So they do hit you for 1, because it's basically the base damage is 2, the extra damage, but you soak 2 of it, so you do take 1 wound. The good news though is you don't. How much health do you? You have 6 health. Jesus Christ. So the good news is with melee attacks, you don't actually have to do CUF.
Cool.
So, but you do take the damage just the same. So, that was their turn. Riley, it's yours.
Alrighty, I am doing range combat roll to fast reload, and I don't. So I spend the turn
Do you want to
reloading.
push?
Oh, I could, yeah.
Oh
Yeah, you
my.
have pretty good odds.
All right, much better. So then I will. One second, I've got to change ammo. Okay. All ammo dice. I am now -2. Kick his ass.
You're shooting at the blue guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so critted and killed.
Yep.
So there's another group down. Alright. Brings us to Arthur, who just got stabbed by
As it
what?
often is.
Yeah. Stabbed by the last remaining group, at least that you have seen.
All right. So, seeing as I've switched to this, new lovely weapon here, I think I'm gonna point it at the ground where these guys are prone and shoot them.
Before you do that, some modifiers. In terms of prone, let's see. Interestingly, so there isn't actually an active target in the same hex. It says modifier -1, -2. I think -2 for rifles and -1 for smaller shit. So active target in the same hex
Yeah.
is -2. So you have a -2 penalty.
But what if, they're prone like right in front of me? Does
but
that do anything?
No, they're the only like if they were a defenseless target, yes, but they are not. So they're still like thrashing
Okay.
around, slicing at you, etc. So they still
They're
count as an
like
active target at the same hex, which is a -2.
okay. Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
Okay, so torso. So they take these guys. So one of them takes the lowest one actually takes 1 damage to the torso, which is enough to kill him.
Finally, fuck.
So dead, and then I will do a CUF on the last one. Let's see. Okay, so he panics and is suppressed. So that group is suppressed for the moment. Which brings us to Lena.
All right. Yes, I am. I am unmuted, so I'm not just. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my fast action to gonna get up,
All right.
and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and like vault the wall to get up where
Okay.
Arthur is.
So do a
Like,
mobility. Well, actually no, because it would be both of your actions to get on the other side of the wall, or um both of your movement points of movement to get over the wall for one fast action. So you're basically
okay,
standing up and climbing over the wall. So that's your turn.
okay.
Unless you want to do a mobility roll to try to get further in the zone, so to speak.
Uh, sure, I can try it.
Like if your intent is melee. Okay, nope.
Nope, I don't get any further.
Okay. So down to Hugh. Let me guess, you're gonna do what you did before.
Just a rain of death on their asses.
Well, what else?
Get
Oh,
down there,
I
boy!
don't think.
Let the roll inbound!
Yeah!
His rifle just turns into a shotgun and him cocking it.
He does have a shotgun though, actually.
I have great news, actually. Sadly, I'm a little too far away.
Actually, you could still shoot.
Actually,
There's just a penalty. Well, actually, no. Shotguns don't have a penalty for range. It just reduces the damage.
it would be the same damage as a rifle
Exactly.
with a very low rate of fire.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, do you want to be like
Fuck it.
deranged,
Fast
like
action to vault the wall, right?
shotgun rattling hick, or full auto hick? It's your choice.
Fast action to vault the wall, right?
It would be, yeah. So if you want to jump the wall, then that is basically akin to one fast action. So Okay.
Do that. And I'm gonna pull out the shotgun. Now I'm
Okay.
in full range for the shotgun.
All right. Have fun. Well, actually, if you are pulling out the shotgun, that is a fast action though. To switch
Yeah.
weapons. So that would be your turn.
Damn it.
God
All
damn
right,
it!
I'll pull out the shotgun back here.
Can't blow these. No, I will not finish that sentence. I'm tired.
All right, you know what? I'm done with this. You all get.
Okay. So hold on. So do you want to switch with somebody else so you can shoot? Like you want to switch with Felice?
No. I'm just not gonna vault the wall.
Okay. So never mind. So So let me get this straight. So you're switching to your shotgun and then you're going to fire it.
Yes, with quick shot.
Okay. So
So what's the modifiers?
quick shot obviously is -2. But the shotgun, as I said before, range doesn't actually give a penalty for shotguns. It just decreases the damage by 1 per range band. But extra successes can negate that.
Got it.
Is it like a combat shotgun, or is it just like the stereotypical like double barrel?
It's not a what
a
you're doing in
pump
our neck of the woods kind of shotgun. It's actually like a military shotgun. So
It's a
Aw,
pump.
if only.
So -2 for quick shot. No other penalty.
let's see,
Are they still
-2
prone?
for quick shot. They are prone actually, so that is a -1.
All right. So I got total minus rifle. All right. Let's do it.
Oh boy.
Yeah! Nah! Darn it. I missed.
I mean, do you want to push
I love
that?
the delayed action. I love the
I
delayed
do wanna-
action.
I do want to
It
push
was-
that.
It was quiet,
I
and it just
missed.
goes, I missed.
Okay, so
Twilight 2000, secretly a comedy series.
I would have pushed that.
all right.
Come on. No! No!
Oh,
My baby! No! You can't do this to me. Come on. You can pump. Please.
Good.
it's like it's like
A
that
whole
one scene
magazine.
It's like that thing from like the cat, Michael Myers' Cat in the Hat, where he's like, "You dirty hoe," and like pushes over the hoe, and he's like,
I jumped out, started slam firing that thing, and I did not hit any of it.
Although that actually does mean that if you're shooting here, Arthur, yeah, I'm going to need you to roll a,
6?
yeah, 2d6.
Now watch, he'll double six it.
"I always knew you were a yuppie city boy in disguise."
Oh man.
It's all that moonshine that Mike was giving me.
So
Oh no!
do I have 8 buckshot blast holes in my body, or what's
Um,
up?
so the shotgun does damage 3, crit 4.
But it's well range band too far.
But
so it's
yes,
actually only...
so it's 2 damage hitting you.
Wait,
in
so
the arms.
what? Don't you have to roll to actually hit me?
No, basically
That's what
Yeah.
the 6
the attack.
was.
Yeah, that's what the 6 was
That's
when
what
he
the
rolled
D6
the
was.
2d6 when he got a success. If you miss and you roll a 6, the attack hits the engaged ally instead. So
Oh jeez.
you get a hit in the
But
arms.
he needs to roll. He needs to roll a location die though.
This is disaster.
That he
It
does.
was
So,
arms.
but that was
It's
for
arms
the
in the
original
original.
target. So yeah, you would need to roll a hit location for Arthur.
Oh, okay.
Blitz has a
Oh,
habit
yeah.
of getting like friendly fired. I've noticed. Not just in
I
this,
kind of
but
put
in,
myself
roll
in
a
those
hit location.
positions, but
yeah, by
the
going up a
rules,
step.
also don't go in my favor.
How do I roll a hit
Arthur
location?
Arthur just feels like the buckshot just pepper him in the back. He just turns
Yeah.
around and looks
So
around like,
roll a
"You shot me in the
2d6.
goddamn back."
I'm just the fucking pain sponge.
Me?
Actually,
Six.
hold on. What is hold on, slash R1DL? Oh,
It's a
that is
56.
cool.
Oh,
You can actually roll
nice.
separate hit locations. So if you want to do that yourself, Astron, you write like slash R space 1DL.
Shoots a
Of
back
Shot him
in
in
the
the
course.
back of the
head.
head.
Wait, why'd you roll twice?
He didn't. I rolled the first one. Astron rolled the second.
Oh man.
I
Well,
mean,
at least getting hit in the head doesn't do anything.
you
Well,
are wearing a helmet, I was gonna say.
Yeah. So
right?
yeah.
I think I'm ringing his bell.
So yeah. So he has armor 1. So he does. You take 1 point of damage, Arthur,
Oh, fiddlesticks.
and
And you have the CUF.
yeah, and you have the ZUF, but you do get Unimorale because of Tobias.
Are you still standing, man?
Just a little brain damage, nothing new.
Oh, you did
my
you did
good
hurt enough that you
shotgun.
weren't using.
Yeah. They just hit me in the soft spot of my head there. That's not where the thinking juices are, nowhere.
Okay, so you'll have to dig some buckshot out of your brain later, but um, so
It's only surface level. It did.
yeah, so okay, so Arthur, so he's still standing after getting shot in the back of the head, um, just like Tobias
Oh
actually,
man,
after Simmons shot him.
almost
Um,
got domed by.
so round 6, it's Felice, who I mean the only target she has is the guys out in the like crop field, and it's just, like after seeing deranged like hillbilly number 2 blast Arthur in the back of the head with a shotgun while trying to hit these guys on the ground. She's like, yeah, no. And if anybody wants to switch with Felice, you can.
Um, I'll switch with her.
Let's. I would say let Arthur switch with her.
Yeah,
Okay.
come to think of it, I really need to kill
Okay,
this guy,
Oh
or things
man.
are gonna go worse.
So that way we don't shoot into him again.
Mhm.
They might
If he
actually
can't,
hit me in the head where it matters.
if he doesn't kill it, then it's his own fault. Took him 4 rounds to kill
Yeah.
one dude.
Then I
Alright.
don't get to blame anyone.
All right.
You deserve to be shot in the head.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel
I mean, that's a
I feel
given,
bad
but
saying that.
All right, Arthur. So yeah, engaged target in the same hex is -2. Um, yeah, if you're gonna aim, that cancels out the quick shot. Otherwise, it's -2.
okay, so just
Do you
just
want
a
to use
flat
ammo
roll then.
dice?
Oh yeah, I'm using ammo dice.
Okay.
These aren't my bullets anyways.
Okay. Oh,
Just lay
there it
into
is.
him, just hold down
Oh,
the
I
trigger.
thought I got 2 10s per second there.
So, yeah,
Ah,
that's
fuck it. Oh,
okay.
it's not my
That's
gun anyway.
yeah, it's enough to kill them. It's enough to kill the last guy, so he's dead. So, with that, combat is
Cool.
finally over. All hostiles are
All
down and
right,
the area is secure.
I'm gonna need their guns and ammo.
I mean, why?
Well, the one gun I have is you know, the equivalent of a piece of rebar,
You can fix
and
it.
the other one I just picked up. I mean, yeah, but I also kind of want to steal.
The old shoot 'em and loot 'em days.
Looter shooter.
Man,
We're gonna play a fun game
Oh,
called
boy.
How Many Guns Can I Strap to My Chest and Back?
We'll deal with that later.
You can fit at least one up your ass. That's what my old boot camp officer said.
Well, your boot camp officer, not your pa.
Nah, he only had the boot. Or a ranch.
Son, this is how you smuggle your old pappy shotgun. Bend over.
Boy, I tell you what.
Nah, that was my uncle.
Hey, shut your mouth. That's me and Popeye's secret.
Oh boy, I tell you what. My daddy always told me that if worse comes to worse, it's always a place to store something.
Gotta put it in the old
I
jail
learned it from your
pouch.
ma. She called it Victoria's Secret compartment.
Lord.
So, anyway,
I'm
Oh yeah,
sorry.
hold on. That was a good
Sorry,
one.
it's-
I'm fucking crying. That was great.
Oh my lord. Fuck.
I'm okay. I'm sorry.
And
anyway, so
Anyway.
you yeah, so
Oh,
all the
seeing
bad guys.
stars after that.
So what are your guys' next course of actions? So you killed all the cultists.
I'm gonna go
Ugh.
head to clear the main building.
Medic!
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess
about
we
that.
gotta-
Medics cannot like you can't heal like you can't. It's not like Star Wars where you can just like
Gotcha.
heal people on the fly. You would have to actually like rest and
Yep.
recover. Now there is
Actually, Cody, that's wrong.
what do you mean?
In this game, you can. You get one. It's a slow action. They can do a first aid on you.
Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah,
Damage.
and I think you have to do first aid after being shot at. Or if you're shot, you need to have first aid done or risk infection.
Yeah, I did
Well-
get shot. I'm pretty sure I'm not stabilized.
Well,
I'm
here's
at
here's
least
the
bleeding
thing.
Somehow.
Recovery. I'm looking at the recovery chapter right now, and it says the fastest way to recover from being incapacitated by damage, which he wasn't, is for someone the same has to do medical aid. This is a slow action, but keep in mind it says
Oh,
well,
incapacitated.
incapacitated.
That's the word I mean.
Yeah, you cannot do it if you're just standing around. It's only if he gets broken that that
Okay.
you can do. But as I was
Got it.
saying, there is actually an item.
Well, we could shoot him or beat him with a thing to get him incapacitated,
That
then heal
will
him back
crit
up to
him.
be
I don't
better.
think we should do that.
If he's
I can
broken
pick
by
up the
damage, he
stick
will
and
get a
beat him
crit.
with it.
I'm all for violence, but let's like aim it in the right direction.
I'm teasing.
Okay.
It's just all right. We're gonna play by the game rules. Stand still. Let me beat you till you get down to
One
zero.
of my players
All right,
in
you're
my
falling
very
dead, I
first
can hear
campaign
you.
ever, one of the players was wounded and said the exact same thing.
Because it's stupid. It is the
Little bit of
dumbest
percussive
rule.
Maintenance.
Like really, if you're knocked out, I can bring you back up and heal you. But if you're not, I can heal you. That incapacitated should be taken out. You should be able to heal somebody one time. It is the dumb. Literally, that what I just said. I can bring you up. I can heal you when you fall down. But if you don't fall down, well, I'm gonna fake being incapacitated. Then heal me.
Yeah, because honestly, what you're saying actually makes quite a lot of sense. So what I'm like, because I'm thinking like that's one of the strengths of Star Wars is that you can heal people even if they aren't incapacitated. Because here's the thing in Star Wars, it's like and I think pretty much everybody here gets it. It's like the whole idea of if you fall unconscious, you go over your wound threshold. All it takes is somebody doing like using a stim pack on you and you're back up, sort of deal. Like you're no longer unconscious from
Mhm.
damage. What I'm gonna do, honestly, is I will say like once maybe per shift, you could do a medical aid on somebody. If you guys think that
I would,
makes more sense.
I would just say once per combat you can get a
Yeah, like
medical
once,
aid.
like
roll.
post combat, yeah, post combat, you can do like cursory, like first aid. Um, so
Because
Lena,
really, it kind of makes the medic useless. Because a medic runs around the battle, let me heal you. But I'm just going to sit here until somebody falls down. Okay, somebody's fallen down, I can go heal them now.
yeah, no, because that's why I used to say that, like the medic in like the medic career in Alien is like like useless until it's not. Like when somebody's broken, it's the best thing you can possibly have, but unless you like until um the medic actually has somebody to treat, then there's like literally nothing you can do. So in this case, yeah, I'm going to say once per combat encounter, medics can, and I'm probably going to also put this in effect for Alien. Medics can treat the injured for like damage. So if you want to do that, Lena, you can.
Yeah, of course. But I also have to. Well, I'll be fine. I'll only have 2 damage. I'll be fine. But yeah, I guess everyone who needs healed just kind of like, group up and I'll.
Yeah, because the only people who have taken damage is Arthur got, domed by Hugh, um, and obviously Hugh is really fucking banged up, and that's it. Like nobody else in the squad, like Tobias, Riley, and Felice didn't take any damage at all,
Mhm.
and dealt a shitload of it, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, but
I'm
on the
glad.
flip side, we ate through a shit ton of ammo though.
True.
Mhm.
Because those
Well,
every
luckily
hit's on
we
the
killed a bunch of
6
people
dice.
carrying ammo.
Yeah,
Well, but
but the
not
wrong
for
ammo.
yeah, not for the ammo that your actual
We're
weapon
gonna
you
end
use.
up dumping our guns soon because we can't find ammo for them.
Well, now I will remind you, your current mission is to head to a rally point where other Marines are, so you might
Oh,
be able to
okay. Hopefully
resupply
we'll get
there.
in. Oh, they might be able to give us 2. Do we?
Well, I already have a
Wait,
system in mind for potential resupply, so don't you worry about that.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So,
Okay, I'll treat Arthur for closest to
But
me.
yeah, these guns are nice because they're not locked.
Mm,
So
That
I'm
is
heading into
nice.
the building. Anything in the building?
this is just an empty barn.
Okay. No vehicles or anything in that?
No,
No
Anything we
horses?
can steal?
No, it's a barn where they would have kept livestock.
Okay.
Any livestock we can steal?
No, they're all dead.
We get a goat? Fuck.
Ooh,
Well,
boy.
actually, I don't think it makes sense for them to be killed because the cultists would probably see, like, there would be like, cows and pigs and shit in there, but,
Can we roll for a goat?
why?
Why do you want a goat?
It'd be cool.
Why specifically a goat?
I want a pig.
I don't know. Goats are cool.
What, you don't want a pig? Come on. This is like the
Yeah.
best things ever.
I mean,
Plus
it's a
they're
farm. They
pork.
probably got both.
Oh boy, we found ourselves a nice pig. We better tap behind the TV,
You
freaking
hear Mike on you found a
freaking
pig?
tank.
Where?
Oh
Man, I
boy,
tell
we're
you what, it's been too long since I got some action. I was hoping to be Abigail, but a pig will do just fine.
Oh boy, I think that's my cousin 3 times removed actually. How you doing, Big Lotta?
All right, so I yell out, we got animals in the barn. What's in this building down here?
The built
Another goat.
The building down
We
there,
did.
that is, that's a, like, yeah, I didn't really distinguish. I would say that's probably a farmhouse. Uh, and then up there would be sort of like the one up north is sort of like a shed or like a utility kind of structure.
All right.
And
Um,
what's up?
what we Oh, I was just gonna say what we could always do is that if there's like a English, if there's a cow in the barn, or even if there's like any type of farm animal, we could slaughter it so we have the ration.
That is true. You can.
And I think we can possibly milk a cow,
You can.
maybe, and get some, because I think we're running low on water. Now that I think about it.
Well, I mean, the milk counts as like food.
Oh.
Weirdly enough, it
Well,
doesn't count like water.
This is a farm, so they should have some fresh water somewhere that we can at least fill up our canteens.
I bet they got a
'Cause-
well.
I'll say if you want to, like, roll a d6, to see how many. Oh, also hit capacity. Well, Lena. Okay, so Lena, was that medical aid for Hugh?
That was Arthur. Let me roll Hugh.
Okay.
Sorry, I got distracted by being
The cows.
by cows, pigs, and whatever alien farm animals exist on this planet.
Oh my God! Wow.
Oh shit!
Well, then you get 4
Again?
back, Hugh.
Lena's the master medic. Jesus Christ!
I'm stressed as all balls, but I sure as hell know how to slap a pretty princess band-aid on someone and
Any princess.
band-aid and
You
call
should
it
have put that.
a day.
You should put that on your sheet. I got pretty princess band-aids. So every time we get a band-aid from you, it's a pretty princess band-aid.
It's Kitten Princess like an anime cat girl.
They got the Barbie themed band-aids. All right, what do you want, Barbie or Hello Kitty?
There was
So we'll
something I
pull the-
saw in an episode of a show. Hold on, where is it? Because I'm trying to find it. Because there was a funny, like there's some funny artwork somewhere. That like you have like disclaimer. I got it from this. Like there was an episode of a show that I was watching, the whole Bubble Bass reviews thing, and namely it is this. You have this on a band-aid because somebody actually got paid at Nickelodeon to draw that.
Oh, good lord! They found that person on DeviantArt.
So, yeah. So you've got that those band-aids. So.
The only way to heal stress is like sleeping,
Rest,
right?
yes.
Doesn't copious alcohol consumption do it too?
No.
Then that's just alien.
Actually, hold on, it might. Alcohol. Well, no, alcohol. Hold on.
I think it does, but it causes other issues.
Alcoholism.
20 bottles till I feel better.
Alcoholism. 1 point of stress and no stress recovery without drinking alcohol. So I don't think it's actually a. Let's see. Food and drink. There is no.
So you
there's
have
no
to
step.
be an alcoholic first.
I know there's, I think, like a miscellaneous item that's only mentioned in like the loot table when you're like scavenging. I think
Yeah.
there's like cigarettes that they heal a point of stress, but then you have -1 do like I think it's stamina or something rolls for the
It might
shift.
be. Either way, alcohol, as far as I know, well, I know it's not a separate item, but it also does not give you any like stress recovery. Like it's not the kind of it's not like Alien where you can just get like however many bottles of booze and drink away your stress. I think that's probably what you're thinking of.
I can't do a way of the alcohol and monk like Arthur
Yeah.
does. It's all good.
So.
I just couldn't remember exactly.
Right. So in that case, well,
So the 2 questions I have, Cody, is what time of the day is it?
And then what's the other one?
What's our time schedule to where we need to be? Are we on
Okay.
time? We ahead of schedule?
So, what time it is right now would be the afternoon shift.
Okay.
And as for your current objective, with things being what they are, you're expected, but not by a specific point. As long as it's not a
Because I'm
case where it takes
thinking,
you like weeks to get there or something. But
yeah, because I'm thinking, guys, if we camp here, we can do the evening shift to collect the food, the water, and everything. Then we rest here for the night because it's probably warmer here than in our car. And then we head out in the morning.
okay.
Gives us plenty of time to rob the dead of their many, many firearms.
Yeah, which I mean, if you want to do that, I will tally that up post game.
Yep.
100%.
Fucking
Yep.
figures.
As usual. Whatever is it nailed down, we're gonna.
Yeah. Well, no, I was about to say if it moves, shoot it. If it's dead, loot it. But that's the Steel Talons motto.
I mean, I feel like at this point it's just become the
The
overall
group
motto
motto.
of different
Yeah.
games.
It's
Yeah.
my motto: take everything. But that's not tied down. You never
Yeah.
know when you're gonna need it.
Yeah. Kill everybody and steal their stuff. Rinse, repeat.
With how much ammo we use, I think we need it like tomorrow. Very
So,
soon, probably.
okay. So, yeah. So evening shift, we will go down the list of what people are doing. So, um, Hugh, we'll start with you. What do you want to do during the evening shift?
I want to lay down. Fix my. I'm gonna fix shotgun.
Okay, so that is. Do you have a weapon spare part? I believe you do in your IFV, but I will double check. Let's see.
I believe we only need
Not in
weapon
my
spare
inventory.
parts if it's completely broken.
I don't think it's
Correct.
completely broken. It's
Jam.
well, it took some reliability. What's the reliability at?
Liability.
The reliability of whatever gun you want to repair.
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
Okay, 3 out of 5. Let's see, gear. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Was jammed. I don't know if a jam is something that requires a roll to.
Let's see. So
I think out of combat you just clear it out of roll. Or like
yeah,
in combat.
out of combat, like
Yeah,
you
that's
don't have
what
to
I
worry about the jam. It's just that um when um the like repairing an item, yeah, from what I'm reading, it just basically says that reliability, um, the what you call it, gear can be broken, like zero. Repairing a broken item typically requires a shift of work, tools of some sort of tech roll, and a spare part of the relevant type. Um, so, oh, restoring a reduced reliability item before the item is broken requires a shift to repair and a tech roll, but no spare part is needed. So,
Got it.
this shift you
I
will
have
be
weapon
fixing your.
tools.
Okay, so you'll be fixing your gun during this shift. I need you to do a tech roll for me.
Sure.
Lena will also be doing that during the evening.
And I'm gonna add my guns.
Well,
That work.
okay, well you did, but Lena, you were saying what are you doing exactly?
Well, I can't sleep during during the evening or night, so I'm gonna I guess spend one shift repairing my stuff and then I can take the night watch.
Okay.
Why can't you sleep in the evening?
She has the nocturnal trauma.
Yep,
She can only sleep in the morning or afternoon.
Yeah.
morning and day, yeah.
Okay.
So, in that case, well, actually, hold, let me just double
You-
check the trauma. So nocturnal, sleep only possible during morning and day shifts. And did you sleep in the
okay.
morning?
I believe I did. Yes, I think yeah, I did because I got rid of my sleep deprivation from the
Okay.
previous
So,
day.
all right. So let's see. So Hugh, did you do that tech roll? Yes, you did. So you recover
2
both
successes.
reliability. Yep. So your shotgun
Awesome.
is good to go. Um,
Yeah.
so you'll be back in shape to shoot Arthur in the back of the head. Um,
Does
as
anybody have
for
good survival?
uh, let's see. Tobias, I know he's got. Well, no, he's got BC. Never mind.
I have an
Yeah,
A
I have
null.
BC.
Well, Ashron, you can't this shift because you're spending the whole shift fixing your weapon. Felice has AD, so I think it would probably be you, Riley.
I know, but Riley's not dealing with the animals. Somebody needs to deal with. That's why we stayed here to deal with the animals.
Do you need survival to deal with the animals?
That was what I'm guessing you're going to need to do, right? If we're going to convert the animals into food.
Let me just double check. So in terms of what I'm looking at right now in terms of animals is, like, for example, for pigsty, slaughtering a pig takes a shift, yields 2d6 times 2 rations of domestic food. If you're killing the pigs, and then for a cow, um, is you know, I find it funny because I remember the discussion. It should not take you 6 hours to milk a cow. As once per day, the cow can be milked.
Well, the whole thing, like my home game, I changed the rules on this
And
because
then
it doesn't take fucking hours to repair a gun. Is the dumbest.
well, I will say, well, weapon repair, I feel like, depending on the damage and all that stuff, I'm willing to keep that as it is. But in terms of milking a cow, that's the kind of thing that I would assume only takes like 10, 20 minutes. Um, especially when killing one. Now, slaughtering a cow, um, and like actually like processing and cooking the meat, all of that process would take a shift, I would say.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but like milking the cow, that's different. So the question is, do you want to kill the cow and or the pig, or like what do you
Well,
want to do?
how many survival people can we get to do animals?
You don't need survival.
Oh,
Like
so
it
anybody
just
can
takes
do it?
time. Yeah, anybody can do it.
Oh, okay.
Like there's no rule
Um,
required.
yeah, I think it's just survival to basically just cook the meat and make sure we don't get food poisoning. And go on that little fun ride of people getting sick and then
Yeah, cooking is
not
a
getting sick.
survival rule. Actually killing the animal isn't.
Yeah. Um, instead of repairing my stuff, I also have BC for like cooking, so
Okay.
I could be up and like
Okay. And then we have how many NPCs that aren't here? Could they do the animals and
Let's
prep
see,
them
for
before
NPCs.
Lena to cook them?
Um, well, let me see. So you guys in your little posse now, you have so the 6 PCs, two of whom right now are NPCs, and then you've got Eldad, Mike, and Matthias. So 3 NPCs and 6 PCs.
So I'd like to have 2 on guard.
Now, I will point out though, the vehicle, the reason you don't have the Predator right now is because the Predator got stuck and needs to be like unstuck.
Oh well,
Because
that needs to be done first.
yeah, because the
I
Predator
didn't
yeah,
isn't
know it
going
was
anywhere.
stuck. Nobody
that's what
told
they
me it
were
was
doing.
stuck.
Yeah,
Let's
we
see.
split into the two groups of one unstucking the vehicle and the others going to the
So,
farmhouse and
because
So
basically
did
it
they
got,
unstick it?
well,
Unstuck it?
hold on, I was getting that. I need to figure out, I need to see the description of what the different travel, like, okay, driving mishaps. If memory serves, the one you got was bogged down. The vehicle gets stuck and moves no further this shift. Getting loose requires a stamina roll or help from another vehicle. One attempt per shift may be made. You tried it and failed last shift. So you would be able to try again this shift. As a question of who you want to do that roll, a stamina roll. And
But
before
who's
you
got
ask
the
about
best
the
stamina at the
NPCs,
group?
I was getting to that. Matthias has AA, which is probably your best. Eldad is fucking BD, and Mike is DD.
I have BA or AB
Well,
rather.
you're here, so I don't want to. Like, do you want?
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, I think it's probably more practical to have an NPC do it. So I'll have Matthias roll, um, and he succeeds. So
Nice.
the predator is no longer stuck, and I'll say that Mike will drive it over to the farm if you tell him where you guys are. Um, and
Yep.
so the NPCs, for all intents and purposes, are going to be preoccupied this shift during doing vehicle related stuff because like, well, actually no, Mike, it wouldn't take him a shift given that you're running. So Matthias will.
We're in the same hex, right?
Well, actually, yeah, they're in the same. They're all in the same hex. The NPCs. But it is going to require a shift to get the vehicle out and over. So going back to what I said, yeah, they're going to be preoccupied. So as for the players, so let's get this straight. So Hugh is fixing his gun. The NPCs are getting the vehicle back in working order. Arthur, what are you doing?
Looting the bodies.
Okay. Um,
And then we have two PCs here that aren't
well, I'll get to
doing
them.
anything, right?
I want to see what the players are doing first.
I know, but no, no, we're not doing it that way. We got to have guards. So the two NPCs aren't here will be our guards.
Okay, so you want to have Tobias and Felice be keeping watch.
Yep.
Okay.
And who probably is a better? Is there a ladder to get up on the roof or anything in one of these barns? I see pallets or something on the side.
These
Can
are
we get up
piles of
on there?
lumber.
Can we use the piles of lumber to get up on the roof?
Um, I would say that's probably a mobility roll, but between all the snow
Can the
on the
both of
roof, and
them? Can they both get up there?
they could both try.
Okay.
I'll have Felice do her mobility, and she succeeds, and then let's have Tobias do his mobility, and he succeeds as well. So they're both on the roof, so I'll move them both into, like, I'll move them onto the barn and just, like, into the barn, and we just assume
One
that
on
they're
either
on the roof.
side. Yep.
I know,
Yeah, one on either side.
I know. So they're keeping
I'm
watch
just
now.
making it clear.
Okay. Now, as for the other players getting back on track, so Lena, what are you doing?
I'm gonna spend the shift cooking. Then, so after we like slaughter the animals,
There's
we can.
cooking. Muzzle, fix your gun, because we're going to be here an extra shift now. Because half
Okay.
the team can't do anything,
One.
so these animals are going to sit here until the
Okay.
morning. So then you'll sleep in the morning while we're doing the animals.
Okay. Then I'll be repairing then. I'll just. There we go.
Okay, so I need you to do a tech roll if that's the case to repair your gun.
Yep. I check we don't have any weapon tools in the vehicle.
Well, I mean, Hugh has those tools, so I would assume he could probably loan them to you. I won't nitpick over that.
Okay.
And I think Mike also has tools, but or no, I think he has vehicle tools. Never mind. Let me just double check that Mike has. He has vehicle tools. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a +1 for tools.
Okay, so you restore one rely. Well, do you want to push? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
That's
get.
back
Okay.
up to 3, baby.
Very nice. Okay, so and then last but not least, Riley, what do you want to be doing?
Probably going to be able to do this. I want to do a scrounging roll.
What are you looking for?
I'm scrounging. Just there's a scrounging table.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like foraging that. I got confused. Okay, so well, roll your. Or actually, no, I need to. Well, hold on. You do the survival roll first, right?
Correct.
Okay, so do you mean survival roll?
Remember, if you have the scrounger specialty, you have to
Oh, I
manually
do.
add it.
Yep.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
So was that roll 3 times?
You know what? It's been so long since I've done scrounging.
Yep.
I don't
Right?
remember.
Like.
Each success is a roll on the table.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's see.
we never
So.
have time to scrounge. We're always running from point to point. I was like, damn it, I'm going to scrounge this
Yeah,
time.
for each success you get, roll D100. Okay, so I'm gonna roll. Let's see, where is the scrounging table?
Well, I want some cool, funny shit.
Okay, well let's see what you get. So, well, where is the scrounging table?
It's under the travel section in the journal.
No, I'm talking about like the rollable tables.
Oh,
un-
it's in the same like thing. It's the scrounging table pops up a rollable table. You have to
Oh, it
roll.
does. Okay, so scrounging
Yeah,
table. Okay, thank you. So roll.
you're welcome.
Click the D100, I guess. Okay, so 30 is
Electric
um.
shaver.
Okay, so you find a razor.
It's electric part. We need electric parts, I think. So
Yep,
that's a good thing.
electronic part. So mark that
Wait,
down.
do they have items or do I have to add it in?
Those are like scrounging table stuff is like ad hoc.
Okay.
So
Probably just write down like
yeah, you guys
electrical
are gonna have to
part
keep track of that.
or
I'm just
whatever.
doing the rolls. So
Yeah.
that's the first one. Second one is, let's see, 53 is an iron pipe, which can be used as a club. And then the last one is 75, which is a shotgun.
Oh, nice.
You found a like a farmer's like defense shotgun, but these guys probably didn't have time to, get to it before they were overrun, or alternatively maybe they had it and then were killed, and then
Yeah.
the Harbingers just left the shotgun sitting around. So that's what you get. So you've got the razor, the pipe, and a shotgun.
Is there any ammunition in the shotgun or?
I would say the shotgun has a full load, but that's it. Like that's all you find.
Okay.
So the shotgun itself is a hawk.
You want to just drop it in the vehicle for me?
Yep. So
Thank you.
let me see. Predator, where is it? There.
I think there are like 3 different types of civilian shotgun, and I think you need to just tell us which one it is.
Well, I already did. I said it's the hawk shotgun from the supplement.
Oh, I
So
misheard you. Sorry.
okay, so I'm gonna generate. So it's got one load of ammo. Like it's fully loaded, but that's it. So um, that's what you find. So you're gonna be scrounging for that shift. So night shift, which also I need to roll the. Well, actually, hold on. I need you guys to do stamina rolls. Actually, no, scratch that. If you guys are all theoretically indoors, um, then like, because if you figure Riley is looting around in the buildings, uh, Hugh is probably in the inside working on his gun. Same with Lennis. So actually, I think Arthur, if you're out and about, I need you to do a stamina roll. And Ranger, if you have it, will help. Okay, so you're set.
Awesome.
Okay, very good. Um,
Just real quick, just so you guys know, I did take the 12 gauge shotgun rounds from that rifle, from that shotgun,
okay.
because
Oh,
I
good.
actually that's what I have on my
Yeah, he
that's what
jury
I have on
rigged
my gun.
his underbarrel.
So I needed the ammo.
Okay. Um, so let's see. You can. All right. So night shift. Is I'm assuming everybody except for Lena is sleeping.
um, I
Because keep in mind
will
that
stay
Lena
up
can
with.
only. Okay.
I'm gonna stay up, and then I'll sleep in the morning.
Well, Lena has to sleep in the morning as well.
I know. I don't want to leave one person. This is too big of a area to try to cover
Okay.
with one person.
Okay.
Yep. We can stay up and keep watch together.
Yep.
Okay. So the weather sucks. Like just absolutely. So both of you are going to need to do a stamina roll to ward off hypothermia.
If it's bad, could we set up inside the barn at the barn door? We each take a door.
That would give you some penalties to your recon, but yes, because between the weather
I'll do that.
and being inside, I would count being inside as akin to being in a vehicle. Because being in a vehicle is -2, and the weather conditions I need to double check because I count heavy snow as like heavy rain and or fog. I'm not sure. I can't remember which one it is, but let me just double check that right quick. Visibility. So
That's all right. If
heavy.
somebody comes up, we're standing in the doorway. So it is visibility. We probably have we both uh overwatch the square in front of us. So if somebody comes in, they're just getting
Yeah,
shot.
right. I'm just saying that if you want to see something else. So I would say one of you give me and also hold on, is there a means of figuring out like what what the night like hold on wait weather
The weather chart. What are we in? What are we going to be
well
considered?
no
Moonlight, starlight, or cloudy night?
well that's what I'm trying to figure. Is there is there a way to roll and figure out what it is?
No, you kind of have to pick.
Uh,
So,
let's see.
do you want visibility to be 10? I'm sorry. Do you want visibility to be 15, 10, or 5?
Okay, moonlight, starlight, or cloudy night.
What's kind of goofy is it's still -2 for all three.
Yeah. I will say roll me a d3. Okay, so it's starlight. So visibility is 10 hexes. Overall, you're looking at a yeah, the penalty in terms of being inside, trying to look out while it's snowing on a poor like night visibility. Well, actually, the night vision would counteract the visibility thing, so you're looking at a -3 overall for whoever wants to do that
Do you
recon.
want the recon to be on the highest or the lowest?
I think it goes the highest, is it not?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I have BB, which I think your intelligence is an A, Riley. So I think you're slightly.
Yeah,
higher.
I'll be. Yeah, I'm scout. So you said it was a -2, right?
-3. One
-3.
for the
So
weather
we
and one for or two for being inside.
all right. So I'm -2 then.
Would he get a +1 from me watching with him to counteract some of that?
Good question, because let me just double check what the
Assisting? I don't remember that.
yeah
That's a good
travel. Okay,
question.
so hold on. Keeping watch. Um, let's
I
see.
think rules is written only one person can do it, but it's up
Yeah.
to you if additional people can help.
Yeah, I would say like you could give him a boost to it, but the caveat is number one, you cannot push it, which is actually um in the thing, and also that if you're assisting Riley and he fails, then you cannot roll on your own. So
Yeah.
if that's what you
In
guys want
that
to do,
case,
I'll allow it.
I think we'll stick to the two separate roles because I think he's at a pretty like he has a couple things that would counteract it, and
And I
I
can't
don't.
push, right?
No, because it says that during journeys, the lookout makes a passive recon roll cannot be pushed. So you cannot push. So Lena,
Okay.
do you want to roll on your own?
I'll try. So it's a -3, you said?
-3 because 2 for being indoors and 1 for
Weather condition.
the weather. Yes. Oh my.
All right. Good.
They call me old Eagle Eyes. And but between the stress and not being able to sleep during the night, I'm kind of twitchy. Oh
Okay.
man.
So, yeah, I'll point out. So, you guys are um awake during the night, and as it stands, you don't see anything, mind you. That doesn't necessarily mean there isn't anything there. What I will ask, do any of you, like, do either of you, wish to have any dialogue with each other, or do you just want to skip to morning?
Morning, because we're not next to each other.
Oh, you're not? I thought you were in the same building.
We're in the same building, but there's two doorways, and there's a wall between us. Because this is a
Uh,
doorway, right? And this is a doorway.
oh, where? Well, no, these white lines, these are windows.
No, no, no. This is a doorway.
That's the barn. I thought you guys were in the farmhouse.
No, we're in the barn because the vehicle would be in the barn.
Yeah, no, he did say barn.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, for some reason I
I
thought you were
forgot
in
to
the
drag my
farmhouse. So,
kid over.
okay, fair enough. Okay,
Yeah,
so then, all right,
I wouldn't leave the vehicle. I'm manned, so
yeah, okay, I get,
We're-
I see I see your point. So, um, yeah, yeah. So the night, luckily for you, passes without incident. So we are now in the morning shift, and obviously, I would assume that Lena is going to sleep.
Yep.
What do you do next?
I sleep.
Okay, so Riley sleeps, Lena sleeps, um, which leaves us
Hugh
with.
said he was gonna guard.
Okay, he was going to stand guard, which leaves us with Arthur. Is there anything
I'll join
specific?
him on that,
Oh, you're going
unless
to
there's
stand
something
guard.
else that needs to be done.
We just need to make sure we have enough people to handle
The animals.
the animals.
Oh boy. Yeah,
I mean,
I'll just keep guard.
because now I will point out, if you are going to deal with the animals, um, like I said, there's no role required to kill them. There is to cook the food. So
Does
that
this
and that
place still
is
have like power?
yes.
Oh, and it is like really cold outside. Okay, yeah. So it should be good to slaughter a portion of them, and it's not like it's gonna go bad or anything because it's very very cold,
Yeah,
right?
I think Cody ruled that when we brought that up about the spoilage. I think that he said that it would take 2 weeks to spoil
Yeah,
versus
it
the
would
one
it
week.
basically, because you're in essentially a natural refrigerator, it'll double it.
Yeah. So I should be good to do that, and then
Yeah, if you want to kill the animals now and then cook the food later, man, that is entirely up to you. So
I mean I don't want to. Poor goat,
That
but man's
we
gotta
have a
eat,
bunch of us. We just kill the animals. We're just storing meat inside the predator with the other meat we have. That's funny.
right next to the fox pelt.
And the freaking gulper or whatever it's called, lurker.
the crushers.
Gulper is from Fallout. Crusher. There we go. Freaking crusher that Riley shotgunned in the face or whatever.
Yeah, that was entertaining. Anyway, so basically, Arthur, you're just killing the animals and then not then leave the cooking to somebody
In
else.
an orderly fashion.
Okay. All right, lined up to be beheaded.
Oh, jeez. A
First
little
up
too
on my list, we
orderly.
have Bossy the cow.
Oh
Oh,
no.
he just clubs him in the head like he tried to do that
You
one
do have
time.
an iron pipe. You're like, hey, it's like, hey, what's that over there, dong?
Really?
Like
Oh
the
man.
like the cow can understand you. Look over there.
Oh, just look at the flowers. Oh man.
Or no,
Look at the
it's a
flowers,
case of like,
Bossy.
it's
Look at
like,
the flowers.
it's like, hey, what's over there?
Oh man. Pulling out
Anyway,
the elementary school pranks.
yeah. Hey Biff, what's that? Whack. Anyway, so um yeah, so you're doing that, you're killing the animals, so um what I'll say is I'm gonna roll a well actually, I'm not gonna besiege you with food. I'll say that these guys have, like a cow and a pig that you can slaughter. Um so let's see. Um so where was the ruling? Okay, so if you're killing the animals, so to slaughter the cow, roll 2d6. Okay, so oh god. So that's seven times six, so you got 42 rations of cow meat.
Oh, sweet.
So again, somebody make a note of that.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
putting it in
You're gonna have to cook all that.
in the truck.
Okay, and then as for Wilbur, 2d6 times 2, so um, roll 2d6 again, Arthur.
That was a big
9.
fucking pig. Can I like ride it around the property before
What?
if it's big enough to be able to, clearly it is. It's enough to feed a fucking small nation. So
You found
Dude, you're gonna make me
found a
pee my pants. Stop, please.
oh
Some pig
I
indeed.
added I added the club to the weapons.
Okay.
after I get off, I pat him on the
Crazy.
head and say, "That'll do, pig. That'll do."
You're just riding around this giant like boar pig around the property before you kill him.
How much meat was
Yeah.
that?
That was 18 rations of pork.
18.
Big pig.
By
I
the
don't
way,
know what.
the club is in the equipment.
Yeah, I would've
It's
said that.
it's an actual iron pipe.
Yeah.
So I would just change it. I'll delete it from the
Yeah, I
gear. Oh shit!
put it in like that.
Undo what I just did. Sorry, I just deleted it
Well,
by
I was just
mistake.
saying that, like Arthur, like he kills the pig after riding around, and I was like, anyone want a Pig Mac?
Can, Lena, I'm sorry. Can you re-add the club? Because I'm an
No,
idiot.
you're all
Thank
good.
you. I thought I was deleting it from the gear.
Or actually, no. Here's Arthur. Here's what you say when you kill the pig as a surprise attack. Pig Mac attack! Whack!
No, it was mutual respect for this absolute monstrosity of nature. This miscarriage of genetics.
I think does excuse me, I had to sneeze. Does the pork and the beef count as domestic food or wild food? I always forget how it's classified.
Domestic, according to the thing.
Okay.
Even if you like hunt an animal and then cook it, I think it's still domestic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
wild food is just like herb, like fruits
Yeah.
and berries.
I would suggest, because it says you should cook the meat before eating, or you may need to make a stamina roll. Like I would say, yeah, you might want to consider making. If you don't already, I'm not looking at the Predator. Have like one thing for raw meat, and then one for cooked.
Yep.
Yeah,
already
we have
have
it
the
all
two
classified it
distinctions.
out.
All right, then there you go. So you're
Probably
you're
got Ziploc bags at this
so
farmhouse.
you're in building. So you're in business. Um,
And shit, we
I
could just leave them stacked on the top of the tank. We tie them down to the top of the tank. It's fucking freezing out there. It's colder out there.
I
It's a
I
mobile
thought
freezer on the
I,
outside of the tank.
I thought you were gonna say, oh, we're just gonna stack it on top of the Predator. That way we cook it as we go down the road.
We should have done just put the damn animals up there and have them frozen. You gotta shoot us
And
through
then
the
it's like
cow.
add-on armor.
Yeah, you gotta kill us through the cow.
They go to
You
hit
know,
us with the javelin missile, and it gets fucking
Ah!
caught on the
We're
8
just
fucking pigs.
we're Mad Maxing. We're using the creatures as a fucking
It's
Mad Max
no,
style
it
armor
takes
on
it
the
takes the
boomer.
phrase meat shield to a whole nother level.
no, I got it.
Exactly.
We could have taken a cow, frozen it with the legs straight, right? So when we get into a fight, we throw the cow out, and it's a pillbox for us.
Oh man.
Frozen pillbox. I'm taking cover behind the frozen pit. The frozen pit.
Quick, deploy the tactical cow.
The Tactical.
Deploy the
Oh
tactical
man.
cow. What the fuck is a tactical? Just pick up the fucking
You're about to
cow and
find
just
out.
toss.
So, anyway, so let's see. So, um,
Oh, that is funny.
so, um, Hugh. So Hugh was keeping watch. Arthur was going for a ride on a pig before subsequently killing it. Um, and then Lena and Riley were sleeping, so that's the morning shift, and we are now. Well, and also I'm gonna have Arthur. I need to make sure that you don't like freeze and get stuck to the pig. So stamina roll, please.
Look in the Interstellar Marines channel.
Oh no. What the
Oh,
fuck?
I imagine Lena and Riley. We just hear like in our dreams like this like squealing. We just wake up. We're like, what was? I heard the weirdest dream. I heard squealing and a god awful noise. What was that? Oh yeah, I was just riding the pig.
Was that Arthur or the pig that was squealing?
Yeah.
This is why I love this. I love this group.
So, anyway, so
Sorry,
let's
was
see.
that a stamina roll?
Yeah, do a stamina roll.
I got a little. I distracted myself.
Alright, so
Good job, man.
I know it says Felice, but I had Felice's talking. So Hugh was fine, Arthur was fine. Okay, so afternoon shift. I'm gonna roll a d6 to see what the weather is like. Slash RD6. Okay, so 2, the weather is slightly less crappy. So you guys are hitting the road?
I believe
So
so.
what's visibility like?
Very poor. Like, let me check what the ruling is for like rain. So travel.
Heavy rain is 20.
Yep. Uh, so
I got
uh,
out my handy GM guide that
oh,
I got with
very,
the,
very nice.
so I just have it laid out in front of me.
Then there you go. So yeah, so 20 hexes in daytime. So I mean, it's still going to be a driving roll, but it does give you a -2. So let's go over to the travel map.
Yep, and I think he gets the bonus for us going on road. I believe we're still on road. So
Well,
little.
you are on road, but you're potentially going to have to go off road
Oh, okay.
because the rally point is off in the middle of the wilderness out here. Well, not exactly where I picked, but like that was where you were told the rally point was, like way back when. So
Okay.
this is where you are right now. So the shortest possible route is where I marked the more like squiggly line. Like you go
Just
like
straight
basically
cross country.
straight line and then go up.
So question for you, Cody. The green is going to be forest, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the brown.
Is hills. Brown, like light brown is hills, dark brown is mountain, green is forest.
And what's the movement penalty for the mountain?
Let's see. So travel, terrain. Where's the terrain chart? Is it somewhere? Let's see. Terrain type. So for hills, the speed is halved, but that only means that like that is per like that's per how far you get in a shift, not how much gas you consume.
What's the
Uh,
movement penalty for mountain?
for hills, it's halved. For mountains, it's a third. But there are no mountains for you to go across unless there's no mountains in the way. It's just hills.
Okay. I think halved just means we go half the speed we would.
Correct.
Okay.
It'll take you longer to cross it, but it otherwise doesn't you're not using twice as much fuel. It's just like each shift, like for example, if you have a travel speed of um 8 off-road, then it's effectively 4. Like you're getting
No,
4
it's
hexes per ship.
effectively 2, right? Because your off-road is already half,
That
right?
the off-road is 8 for the Predator, so it'd only be 4.
Oh, okay.
It would be 4. Yeah, she's right. So
And
I
what's
think you're
our?
thinking of combat speed.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just debating: is it smart to go so many hexes in the hills? Forest isn't half, is it?
forest is halved as well. Yes. The speed between woods and hills are exactly the same. Um, it's just that the driving has a -1 penalty for
And what's
woods,
our
whereas
speed on road? Sorry, I don't have it open. What's our speed on the
10.
road?
10. Our on-road speed is 10.
10. That would be right there. Then 1, 2, 5. So we would get to there before we get into the mountain and lose our movement.
keep in mind you're going in this more off-road pace. You are going to be using more fuel, and it may
Yep.
even take you longer.
So it's 2. So that's half
Excuse me.
would be 4. So Cody, if we're here
hmm
and what would be the since it's half, how do we have only one square and then we're back into the fields? So if we
Um,
get here, if we start here, what would our movement be? How many hexes can we get to?
I would round up to say that so instead of so basically if you were doing here and here, that would count as going 2 hexes, if I'm understanding the
Okay.
question right. Like it would still slow you down basically. Like it would count as 2 hexes instead of 1. Like whereas roads and open terrain count as 1, the amount of distance you're going would count as 2.
So if we drove from where we are, we could get here in one movement. Is that straight?
One
If we
shift,
went
yeah.
straight across.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get there is 1 shift. And then
1, 2,
to here is
3,
another shift.
4.
And then
Okay.
here is
So
yet
it
another shift. So you could get there in
going
3
going
shifts.
across. Yeah. So either way would be 3. I was checking to see if we used the road and I came across not in difficult terrain, but it equals out.
Yeah, it's just the thing is that in terms of time, that's one thing. In terms of fuel expenditure, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
No, both waves would be the same. It would be 3 days either way.
But
3 days of
3
fuel.
days, I'm
That's
not talking
something.
about time, I'm talking about fuel consumed because it's per hex. Like, basically, you're using the same amount of fuel per hex, irrelevant of the terrain type. It's just a
Oh, really?
question of how fast you want to get there.
Yeah, because I think we'd. So it's per hex, yes. And we're approximately one,
Like, basically, the
two.
only thing you have to really worry about, and even then, and that's just like in general, not in this specific situation, is speed. Like, if you need to get somewhere in a hurry, then you would want to, double time it and take the shorter route. But obviously,
Wait, Either way, it's still going to be 3 days.
Okay.
And each shift of driving is 14 consumption. No matter how many hexes we go. It's not by hex, it's by shift of travel.
You
The
you
problem
yourself
is
told me that it was per hex. The gas is spent per hex, not per shift.
I always forget that rule. Let me.
is it 14 per hex?
It's 14 per hex, yeah. It's basically like if you're focused on like how long it takes to get there, but the thing is that if you're going along the road and then going north, the speed is the same, but you're
Maybe it's
traveling
14 per hex.
further.
It's been a while since I've had to do fuel.
Let me just check. So vehicles, so uh, travel speed, or hold on, fuel consumption. I'm looking at vehicles. The fuel consumption in liters per 10 kilometers, 10 kilometer hex driven. Oh, actually, hold on. Off-road, the fuel consumption is doubled, actually. So that was a pretty critical thing.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like traveling at night because it's then half again.
Okay.
Well,
So,
it's distance more than.
Helps if I mute myself. So I did the math. So I think we're approximately 11 hexes away once we go like cross country. And with the double consumption per hex, we're basically going to be getting there on fumes, like into the rally point.
well, on fumes, as in you would still have a small amount of fuel by the time you get there, or you're going to run out just before you get there?
We will actually run out just before we get there
Oh.
because it will cost.
Did you
Just a minute,
tally
it
up
will
the fuel
cost.
that you got from the convoy?
I forgot the fuel we got from the convoy.
And nobody added to the Predator?
Yes, it was added. We got 250 liters. In that case, we will have more than enough to get there. Because it'll cost about 304 liters total to get there. So we'll have enough. We'll have like.
Okay,
So
because
let
I'm
me
just
do the
checking.
math.
So yeah,
Right
'cause
now we have 280
yeah,
fuel for fuel.
yeah, because I'm going back. So I'm going back to a post I wrote on 421. I basically will quote here, so you guys can jump to that message, that discussion, and see what I'm talking about. Like I asked you, like, did any of you deduct fuel from the amount of thing, and also did you add? Well, I guess I didn't ask, did you add? But you did get 250 liters of fuel from the
Yeah.
convoy that you hit. So the question is, did you
Um.
already account for that?
Yeah. The gasoline has been deducted, and I just added the 250 we got from the convoy as like in our gear tab.
Okay.
And we'll have plenty once we get there. We will have to like stop and refuel. Hell, we can even refuel now just to cut down on having to stop. But we'll get there and have enough.
Okay.
I forgot about that gasoline. So that's
Yeah.
that's
Because
on me,
I just
guys.
didn't know if you guys actually tallied it up or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there for that next session.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It's been tallied, and in fact, I'll go ahead and refill the tank with
No,
what we
don't.
have.
If we have it in tanks, leave it in tanks. Mainly, you don't want to
Well,
be too much over half because if you take a fuel hit,
Yes, that's
we
true.
lose half our fuel. We lose half
yeah.
our fuel.
Okay.
So you can probably refuel whenever you set up camp for the night. So
Yeah. We'll have to do that then.
okay. So that's what you're doing. So the Predator is unstuck, so we're going to have somebody do a driving roll to navigate. So if you're going into a new terrain type into these hexes, Emily, you were tallying it up. Where did you say that the Predator was going to end up? Like, was it here or here? Or was it Tom or
With
Emily? I don't remember which.
I
with
was
the
asking,
four off road in one shift, we'll get to 1, 2, 3, 4 here.
To this one? Okay, so I'm going to mark an X
Yep.
as the first one. And then the second one, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the forest here.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm marking another X. I'm basically marking like little like checkpoints. Um,
And
okay.
then in the either the next day or the next shift, we'll then be at the rally point.
Okay, so what I need to do, so in terms of, so I'm leaving it to you guys to deduct the fuel for traveling, to the next shift. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna have um, somebody do a driving roll to okay, driving. Um, let's see, where is it?
284.
At the start of each shift you drive, you must make a driving roll modified for terrain type. Um, that would be because you're in technically open terrain and going into hills. I'll have you do one roll. I do need to do a. Well, actually, did I already roll the weather? I think I did.
Yeah.
Once we get into the hex, I'll go ahead and deduct.
Okay,
that
so
case
I
that
need a
happens.
driving roll at a minus. Let's see, where's the terrain chart again? -2.
During this shift, Lena will also be sleeping in
Copy
the
that. Okay.
vehicle.
So, driving roll -2 for whoever wants to make it.
Is it Mike, our driver?
Mike is your de facto driver, yes. The question is, though, is I believe Arthur or Felice. Arthur has AD. Felice has no driving, just agility B. I'm assuming you would have Matthias, the NPC. You would have Matthias manning the gun, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So he's the vehicle gunner. Who's going to be in the commander seat? I'm assuming Riley is the navigator, or
Correct.
okay. So
The
Riley be
scout.
commander seat, and then um, yeah. Then I guess Mike will drive. So where's supporting NPCs? I keep doing the wrong thing. So Meltham down, or not Meltham down, Matthias. I'm Mike. Where's Mike? There he is. Um, so driving -2. Huh?
I just saw that our vehicle is a hovercraft. Does that impact like any positives, negatives of off-road
The reason
driving, or
what? Hold on. Let's just check the Interstellar Marines handout. Let's see. High tech warfare. Um, is it
yep.
is
Sorry,
it
sorry
mentioned
to
in there?
interrupt. I just
Yeah, hoverjet vehicles. This is already kind of accounted for. So basically, hoverjet vehicles tend to move faster but consume more fuel than typical vehicles. Um, they,
okay.
they aren't capable of full flight like aircraft, but they have a major advantage over hazardous terrain. For example, a hoverjet vehicle can safely traverse a frozen body of water without, the weight of the vehicle breaking through the ice.
Okay.
So it doesn't give you any kind of bonuses. So
Okay.
anyway, so
I just
Mike,
wanted.
yeah, so Mike, he will do driving with -2. See how this goes. Okay, he just narrowly succeeded. So, yeah.
Oh goodness.
And Mike's like, hang on, guys, it's gonna be a bumper ride now. Swerves the vehicle, like, it kind of swings a bit as it, goes, driving up to here. So with I believe it's the afternoon shift is when you guys were driving, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the afternoon, so we're now in the evening shift. Are you going to drive to the next hex?
No, is it evening now?
It's evening, not night.
Yeah, we could drive to the next one and
Okay,
then
so you,
camp in the woods.
okay. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Um, so you, drive here. I need Mike to do another roll because, well, I gotta roll a. Well, actually, hold on. The weather. I think I was just reading a rule that said if you, um, where is it? Driving, or actually no, hold on. Weather. Where was that? Where was that? Weather.
Mm.
It basically if it will only last one shift. After shift, the weather automatically shifts to cloudy. So, um, you aren't. So the weather. So the visibility is a bit better. Though I won't say you have the penalty. So Mike is going to drive, but he does have a penalty for driving into forests, because that gives you a -1 to driving. So it's -1 to -2. So driving -1. Okay, he succeeds. So
Oh boy.
he gets you, yeah, into the woods. Um, and yeah, is that so? You guys are gonna set up camp?
Yep.
Okay, doke. So in terms of setting up camp, so first order of business, we're going to have, so it's a survival roll to set up the camp, which I would assume falls to Riley because I think Tobias pretty meh. So
Survival, you said, right?
survival and then a recon to hide the camp if you want. Well, actually no, you wouldn't want to. Okay, so hold on. Well, survival first. Do you want to push that?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, very nice.
Nice.
Now the question is, do you want to hide the camp because if you do that, any enemy patrols, whether on ground or air, would not be able to see your camp as easily. But that means you would have to snuff out your fire because the smoke would give you away automatically. So
Infiltrator.
what
Can I
about
use
infiltrator?
infiltrator or scout
Well, I'm asking.
to hide
Well,
a vehicle?
well,
I'm hiding the camp because we'll be inside the vehicle with our heater.
okay. Um, so in that case, if you're gonna hide the camp, then infiltrator I don't think applies for that situation. So no.
Okay.
So just do a recon roll.
So
Okay.
turns out I did a little bit of math wrong. We will get there with 4 liters of fuel left in the tank.
Oh man. Is that accounting for the fuel that you have in reserve?
That's just what's in the tank,
Oh,
not
what's
taken in
currently in.
reserve.
Okay, so you'll still have some fuel
Yeah.
left over.
Yep, we'll have the 250
Right.
plus
Okay.
4 left.
So,
So let's
um,
uh let's go ahead and add the fuel in there now.
Okay.
That way we have enough fuel. I'd hate to, because we're gonna burn fuels. We're gonna burn fuel for the night to run the truck during
yeah,
the night.
yeah,
Yep.
because yeah, running a vehicle and also running the heater. I need somebody to do a D6 roll to see if the heater works or if it shuts off like it did the one time.
Okay.
But doesn't the
The
vehicle have its
gasoline
own
has
heater?
been added.
Well, I mean,
We don't. That the heater's
yeah,
only for when we're
well,
outside, right?
okay. Well, I thought you said you were going to have the heater running in the
Well,
vehicle.
the truck's heater. That's what I
Oh,
meant.
okay.
Sorry.
Okay, well in that case, I mean, yeah, it would have one, but you are again leaving it running
Yep.
overnight. So we just need to
Oh
see
yeah.
what that um so only gear or no, that's the wrong fucking thing. Equipment and vehicles. Does it say what leaving a vehicle running overnight does?
It
Like,
does somewhere.
yeah, this game is just like it's all over the goddamn place. Um, fuel consumption.
Maybe
Uh,
it's like half of the fuel consumption that it uses.
um,
Maybe.
so let's see. Um, where is? It's gotta be somewhere. So hold on, let me just check in the home base, maybe.
Oh, welcome back, Astron. I
Yeah.
saw you post your message.
Hey, hey.
So let's see. Um, so let's see. So it's not there. Travel. Um, vehicle.
We
Yeah,
think it'd be in the travel section, but it's
I would say it's probably maybe a quarter of your fuel consumption per shift rounded up.
Okay. Let
So
me
calculate whatever that would be, and that's like you'll have the vehicle
14
running,
by
but the
4.
heat will
So
like
it'll
the
cost
heater will be
4.
running, but the price you pay is that it's going to be like a quarter of whatever the hell the thing is.
Yep, that will be 4 liters burned during the night.
Okie doke.
Yep, and that's been deducted.
So in that case, now I just need a. Is somebody going to be keeping watch? Because I do
I'll
know,
keep
because I will note
watch.
you do have a dog.
Yeah,
I'll keep
dog
watch the
and,
dog
and
then.
Lena. Lena's the only one that has to stay awake
Okay.
now.
So, um, so I'll let Lena do the role. Do you want the dog, like, do you want Axel assisting you?
Yeah, I'll say he can assist me.
Okay, so you get a +1.
Cool. Let me make sure my token's selected, so I'm not rolling off the vehicle. All right.
Okay. So now I need to do this. So, yeah, so as you are, you know, keeping watch during the night, are you turned out of the vehicle? Are you outside? Are you looking through like a viewport kind of thing? What are you doing?
I'm probably turned out of the vehicle in case I see something. I can just
Okay.
like drop back in and be like,
Okay. So
like,
in that
get
case,
your asses.
where would you have Axel? Like, would you have him outside, or what would you do with him?
Yeah, Axel would be, wandering around so he can do his business.
Okay, fair enough. Um, yeah, so basically during the night, I'll switch us over to this map. Oops, this map, which hopefully isn't especially laggy. Um, so just waiting for Astro to connect. So you got this wilderness. Um, you hear like Axel all of a sudden, like he starts like barking and fucking going nuts, and you know, yeah, as you're looking around, yeah, you actually like you hear a pretty menacing like guttural growl coming from nearby, and you've got company.
Ooh,
Oh,
what the?
oh shit.
Why is it called a squeezer? Well, it looks like it want to squeeze me.
You're gonna find out.
Yeah,
So
it looks like it
yes.
wants to squeeze me.
So the dog is barking and going fucking nuts. I would assume, Lena, you sound the alarm.
Yep. I
Okay.
see this and I just drop back down and just kind of yell at
Predator
Axel, like,
style.
Oh God,
Um,
this fucking thing
exactly,
is gonna touch me.
get your asses up. There's some
so
company out there.
yeah, everybody's sleep is disrupted, and as you've got you know danger closing in on you, and because I think a combat encounter would be kind of lengthy, I think that's where we're going to stop on this little cliffhanger.
Yep. The one
Um,
thing I will specify is that as soon as I wake them up, I will pop back up and like say Axel, get up here, get
okay,
up on the predator,
yeah. So
get away.
yeah, Axel will fucking book it towards you. I mean, still barking, but is going to run up, like jump onto the hood of the predator and like dive into the vehicle. So yeah, but
Hmm.
that is where we're gonna leave it off. And also, and this for reference, you know, these guys didn't succeed, so that's why you spotted them first. So
Yeah.
we are now going to go over XP.
Someone is rudely awakened as a giant furry missile slams into the probably butt
Yeah,
first.
and I'll just say it's Tobias who gets like the dog jumping on him. Um,
Dog piled.
yeah, he gets dog pile. Um, where is the expanded XP question? So, are you guys ready?
Okay,
Yep.
real quick, Cody.
What?
I've been since we've been. I finally found it. Idling. If you leave your vehicle idling to power electric devices, for example, the listed fuel consumption is per shift instead of per hex. So it's in um, travel.
Oh, okay. So basically, you're going to be using a full thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Well, keep a
14.
note of that, Emily,
Yep.
because you were
Minus
you were
14.
detecting it. Okay, so anyway, so for XP, so everybody, you've got your sheets up. Everybody participated in the game session, so you all get 1 point for that. Did you follow your moral code?
That's a good question. Yep.
Okay. Did you, work towards your big dream? I mean, I know Riley didn't. Tobias definitely didn't. But as for the rest, I
I
don't
would
know what you're.
say yes, actually.
Okay.
I don't think I did.
I mean, I nearly died, but it wasn't in the name of my big. It was just in the name.
That
Yeah,
didn't
it was
really
just-
help us win the war.
Yeah, no. So, fair enough. As for, let's see. Did you make a significant discovery or revelation? I would.
You can ride a pig.
In your case, like I would still say no. That
Fuck.
you guys did not make it a significant discovery. Um, did you perform an extraordinary action? I mean, God, with how hot the group was rolling, especially in the early half of the session, like I would just give that to everybody.
Let's go! Shooting my buddy in the back of the head.
Oh,
That
wait,
was
you actually have
extraordinary.
him as your buddy?
Actually, check. I
Oh.
forgot that. My buddy is Tobias.
Okay.
Why don't you shoot him in the back of the head then?
Did
Because
you
he's my buddy. Duh.
did you
Fair.
perform a successful action with one or more roles related to your area of expertise, such as successfully treating a wound as medic, yada yada? I would say in the case of Hugh, Riley,
repaired my
and
gun.
Lena, yes. Arthur as like a heavy, like anti-vehicle expert kind of guy, you did not.
What?
He took out the whole marksman group
But
in one shot with a machine gun.
he
He's a
didn't.
machine gunner.
No, he. No, he's not. He has a carbine. He has a carbine and a laser cannon. He's not a heavy machine gunner. You're
Well,
thinking
who
of
was the
Tobias.
one? Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, Tobias, or actually Felice more, because Tobias is like the squad leader. Felice is a machine gunner. Felice did. She would have gotten that point, but Arthur did not. Sorry. So.
Okay. I just had the wrong players.
Yeah. Did you travel through at least one hex on the travel map that you had not visited before? Yes, everybody gets that. Um, did you overcome one or more dangerous events using violent or non-violent means? Yes, you did.
What
Did
is
you?
non-violent?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, non-violence
Good
is just
question.
not a phrase in your vocabulary. What?
Oh, I said good question.
Oh, I thought you. Okay. Did you risk your life for your buddy?
No.
No.
Okay.
I risked
I don't
my
even
life.
have one.
Did you make significant progress towards or complete your group's current objective?
We got close to
Significant
our
process.
objective.
Yeah, you're very close to the rally point, so I would say, like, I mean, you moved like pretty much 2/3 of the way, in very short order. So yeah, I would say that you got very, very close. As in, like, after you deal with these fucking squeezers, you're gonna be, um, you're gonna be making it to the rally point at long last. Um, and last, which I don't think anybody got, did you take a life-threatening critical injury, whether in a previous session or the current one, and recover from it? I don't believe anybody has any crits, so no.
I think Arthur took an emotional crit, but that's not what this is about.
And a little bit
Probably.
of brain damage, but that's
Can't
that's
break what's
nothing
already
major.
broken, as you once said.
Exactly.
Okay. In terms of spending XP, this is, on one hand, this is technically a rest shift, but it did get kind of disrupted, and I'll give you 3 guesses as to why. So, spending XP.
I know this one. I got a headache.
Anyway, I was gonna say that. Yeah. So I mean, like, obviously you'll have plenty of other opportunities to rest. Later on, like such as like when you get to the rally point, for example. Um, presumably. So, other than that, are there any other questions, comments, concerns?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
So just to be clear, we can't spend any XP right now.
not right now.
Okay,
But next time
that's
you're
fine.
in a rest shift and you aren't being attacked by local predators, then yes.
Cool.
So, other than that, hopefully that was a fun session.
Oh
Very
yeah.
hilarious, which I wouldn't expect anything less. So,
For the horrors of war, we certainly a big ass joke to the party.
yeah.
All
Yeah.
we need now is just a clown car to go around and the world of this world, and y'all just pile out and
I mean,
confuse the hell
Simmons
out of
already has
everyone.
one, so as the
Oh.
Joker and all.
We need to steal his clown car then.
Just saying, if real war was this funny, I would have already signed up.
Yeah.
So Cody, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Since I fought one of these one-on-one, do I think there's a chance in hell that these things could even hurt our vehicle?
You know that they are very strong. I mean, like in terms of how, like, because I mean, even prior to your experience, like you all had a mission briefing on this planet. Like, you know these things exist, and you also know that you're wholeheartedly recommended to avoid the woods at all costs because these things are mainly in the woods.
I don't
So,
even remember that. I don't even remember that way back. Um, because I was just thinking we just ride around and run them over. If they can't really hurt us, I mean, really, we just stay in the vehicle and run around, get the dog in and button up and
and
run
time
them
for
over.
Reynolds Roundup.
Yeehaw! Gonna run over some goddamn squeezers and get us some more jerky. Eh, boy.
And then Mike turns into
Ew.
Mario, and then like one robot chicken thing, coins everywhere.
Oh,
Uh,
you want to be on the front of my vehicle? Okay, fine. I'm just gonna pin you between the vehicle and the big ass tree. Oh, well, how's that feel, dude?
Gonna have us a new hood ornament.
Oh, you want to be on the top of my vehicle? Okay, I'm gonna go through a tree with a big branches and try to
I mean,
knock your
keep in
ass
mind,
off.
I also pointed out that you guys did have a bunch of meat on top of your vehicle.
Are these things edible?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we ate them.
Good to know.
Remember when I camped out in the
I think
snow
that was
one
before he
with you
joined,
guys?
though.
Oh,
Like, that was
I got
back when you
woken up
guys
by
were
two.
leaving the prison.
Did I fight
Where-
one or two of them?
You fought one.
One.
I remember like it was
spotted 'em.
yesterday because basically what happened, Arthur, is there was a point these things actually use like vocal mimicry to like lure in prey like sirens, and one of them it tried doing that by posing like as like a frightened young woman lost in the woods, and then Riley's was I don't care. Like it's like hello, is anyone there? I don't care. And I was like, why? It's like I have D empathy. I don't care. And it kept trying this for like half an hour, and then eventually it got so fed up that it started like leaping from tree to tree like a predator. And then Riley just turned his gun upward, shot it out of the tree. And then, but
That's
wait, there's
fucking
more. So he
hilarious.
shot it out of the tree, and the thing got up in his face, and then he basically fucking point blanked it like Corporal Hicks. Like he shoved the barrel of his shotgun into its mouth and blew its brains out the back of its head.
Love it. It was awesome. Wake me up in
That's
my sleep, bastard. I was already freezing to death. Because I think I was hypothermia too at the time. Because early in the game I couldn't pass that roll. I was freezing every time. That's why I want to go smack the leader, dude, for bringing me here. Because it's fucking cold.
if they can mimic words, does that mean that they could like understand
Well,
language?
let me put it this way. what's implied is kind of like how predators, like the actual predators in the Predator movies, you know, it's kind. I mean, obviously they're very intelligent and stuff, but they use like phrases that they've kind of picked up from people to like context clues to lure people in or to distract them or to taunt them or whatever. So it isn't. I mean, even if they can't necessarily speak, they're not like intelligent enough to form sentences. The implication there is that they are smart enough to pick up on like social cues of like when this phrase would be used. Like they
like
wouldn't
people
say
using
like
duck calls or something.
pretty much they wouldn't like it's sort of like even if they knew the phrase like hello is anyone there versus come on out motherfucker, they would know better than to use come on out motherfucker towards you because that doesn't lure you in necessarily. It would just be more of a taunt. I mean, obviously they don't necessarily know that phrase, but you know what I mean.
If one of these calls me a motherfucker, I'm gonna be floored.
We're just gonna end up killing them, and then we just harvest their armor to up armor the predator.
Some of
Now
these things.
Oh my-
Predator.
the little girl will fool him every time because it's a civilian that's in dire need. All right, I'll go get her. Riley's like, I don't care.
I mean, as you said,
I'm in
de-empathy.
my yeah. I, I had a mission, and that girl wasn't my mission, so not my problem. Because it was a trap, and I knew it. Like I'm out in the woods. Why is there a girl screaming for help? We were near nothing.
Yep. Anyway, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
All right.
All right.
We don't play next weekend, right?
We do not play next weekend or the one after that. But the 7th will be Steel Talons.
And then
Nice.
I won't be there for that one because I'll be at Crit Hit,
Okay.
actually running Twilight.
Oh, nice. And also, like I said, I'll touch base with you on what the plan is with, um, what your sort of contingency plan is as Horgust in that situation.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll
Okay.
do that soon. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll
Sounds
see
good.
you guys later.
All right. Have a good
Actually,
one.
in the case of
Talk to you guys
Blitz
later.
and Emily, I'll potentially see you like later today for a different session.
Yeah.
This is true.
I can't wait to
Yep.
get that started.
All right, I'll see you guys later.